Great touch. Nice. Pushes it away. The passing play can lamp pop. No. Wow.
Here's coming in as well. This might actually be US Economy going down. She is going to get the flash route. She's going to flash out of the way here. She's going to get down. First blood goes over to the Vi. Junglers get traded over.
But is it enough to really get into the heads of these players?
It was enough to save them from making a goal, but here comes Conjure getting into the goal. Wow, what a great shot! Even the clapping hands, nice. Stormy Inferno, like a puppet.
30 seconds left. Sean, Dr. Dad going to try to get this set up, but Coco is able to receive that in the air. But it's a shot!
I cannot believe it.
They might be able to turn this around. Oh my goodness.
The damage is coming in, the Scion coming in as well, but down goes Graves, down goes Bard in the back by Malphite are able to take down Lissandra.
Oh my god, what a beefy ultimate coming in from C Sentinel here. SLC God gonna try to take somebody down. 2 kills coming in for C Sentinel, but SLC God goes down as well. C Sentinel brought down low. Bobby's gonna try to do something to take her out, but it looks like we might actually get a first ace here. We might actually see a pentakill here. Come on, get the pentakill for C Sentinel. Do it for the stream. C Sentinel with the pentakill. Woo!
Coco popped it up. Ibot going freestyle.
No way! Heroes defense is looking pretty strong right now, but how long can they eventually conjure? Oh, they will get the goal!
Almost saved it. Watch how close. The angle that gets him, not the timing.
Somebody click that.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Week 7. Can you believe it, JP? We are 2 weeks away from wrapping up and starting our end-of-season tournament. By the way, guys, this is JP.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
All right, so we have a lot to talk about, okay? 2 teams, Rev without a hat. I know, Midget, it's crazy, right? I just got a haircut. Look at this. I just got a haircut. I look fresh. I look fine. I'm feeling good, dude. How are you feeling, JP?
I'm feeling pretty good. I need my haircut. I'm busy fighting chat over here in League, but we're doing good.
Alrighty, so game number looking fresh as all heck. Thank you so much, guys. All right.
What do you mean, Larson? What do you mean?
New pug. All right. So we have a lot to talk about. Okay. Unfortunately, we have had 2 teams drop out at the last couple of weeks here. One of which being Roman Legion, who was at one point the 3rd place team, and also Team Very Nice, who I believe was like either 5th or 6th or 6th or something like that. Looking like a snack. Oh boy, guys, you're making me hot. I'm gonna have to take off this. I'm gonna have to take off this sweater here, a hoodie here in a second if you guys don't chill out. But Roman Legion are gone, and then also, unfortunately, Team Very Nice has also departed from the league. It's unfortunate, but sometimes when too many roster changes happen, and it was very unfortunate. But the decision was that it was just one too many roster changes, and it was just unfeasible at this point to try to bring in anybody, that big of a change, essentially. So it was really unfortunate, and we hate to see them go, but we really, really hope that they come back for our Summer League, which is going to be starting in June. So please stay tuned for that one. Small Ethiopian Child, what's good, dude? How are you doing? But in the meantime, though, we have some matchups to talk about. JP, why don't you go ahead and break some of those down for me?
Oh boy, well we got a lot in store for you today. I just can't believe it. So currently we are sitting with Game 1 of the TLE main channel being Impulse Ghosting versus SULAS-A, then SULAS-B versus Vape.io, and then Novosphere Gaming versus SULAS-A. So for anyone that has a Flight Fandom bandwagon for SULAS, you got a lot of games for you on the main channel right now. But if your thing is Eclipse Fury or Team Very... actually, no, that should not be Team Eclipse Fury versus Team Very Nice, because Team Very Nice dropped out. That's going to be Ragnarok versus Teriyaki Boys and Vapeo versus Spew. So I believe, did we solve that to be Eclipse Fury versus Ragnarok?
Yes.
Okay, so that will on the TLE All channel that is Eclipse Fury versus Ragnarok, not Team Very Nice, as
Yes,
they had to.
that's
sadly
my
drop
bad.
out.
I totally forgot that when I made all these changes to also change it on this
You're-
particular slide here.
No worries.
I was also told that apparently Novosphere Gaming is 7-5, not 6-6. So stat tracking overpowered, of course. It's always amazing. Made the changes there so that Novosphere Gaming is 7-5, which means they are tied for 4th with SULESB as long as everything else is correct. But JP, we have one other thing to talk about. One more thing. And it's a pretty big talking point.
Oh boy, what's that?
Riot has just released
that's
all
right.
the information about the ranked rollback. What do you think about that?
I definitely think it is. Well, there's pros and cons. Obviously, there's the pro of a lot of people were abusing the system. Of they would be a diamond top laner or jungler, and then what they would do to boost their rank is they would play their ADC or support, which is gold, silver, and then they would flip-flop lanes by trading, and they would be playing in a gold, silver game in a diamond lane. So it would be very unfair for the people who are actually trying to play legit, and it would be much harder for them, but it would be easier for people to climb. But what they are doing is they are rolling back the ranks. There's no longer positional rankings. It is now just standard rank. You get whatever rank you get in every lane.
Absolutely.
So that also means that your rank as it stands will be the same. Your highest rank will. But anyone who is Diamond will be removed down one division, lowest being Division 4. And then anyone who is Master, Grandmaster, or Challenger will be all removed to Master 0 LP. You will have to work your way back up from there. In 1 week, Grandmaster will unlock, and then Challenger will unlock the next week.
Absolutely. So, as you can see, some big changes coming to the Rift. I can't wait to see how it's going to shake things up. But thank you so much, Sammy, by the way, for all the compliments, you guys. Thank you so much. I gotta find that hairstylist again and let her know that she did a really good job with the haircut. But that's enough talking. JP, are you ready?
Oh boy.
Are you
I'm
ready
ready. I'm
to
hyped.
start?
I said I was going to have a hype game. We're going to get a hype game.
Better. You better. All right. Without much further ado, let's go ahead and start the game here. Going to let the team captains know to go ahead and start. Bring us over to picks and bans. Wow. Seriously? They're going to stall like this? All right. There we go. Finally, we are going to be going in to our picks and bans here, guys. I hope you guys are ready. All right, JP.
I personally have actually gotten a first-hand try at Pike, and yes, I agree. His ultimate is stupid.
I don't know why this thing keeps shifting on me all the time. I don't know why it keeps shifting all the time. But Darius banned right away, dude. You're not going to be able to see that today.
I would. Yeah, I know. Because Darius is very, very broken right now. People don't want to fight him. If any melee-to-melee matchup, Darius will win. Because of the damage coming from Conquer, it's just too much. Because he just heals everything back from his Q. And 10% of that gets turned into true damage anyway. So, it's just a wombo combo. We already have Cassiopeia Nocturne for SULES. And
Silas banned too.
Ban.
That's something we didn't talk about. But Silas received a couple of buffs.
Urgot. Urgot, I don't know if anyone knows, but Urgot is getting changed possibly next patch. I'm not sure if it's next patch or the patch after that.
Is it going to be changed for the better, though? That's the real question.
Yeah, not right now. There's a major bug with him on the PvE servers. You can toggle your Urgot's W, which is an AoE effect of damage, constantly. You can constantly toggle that, which means you can do infinite damage in a little as... I found a video that showed someone doing this, and they were deleting people. They were deleting turrets.
Turrets.
It was stupid. Yes, turrets. Urgot walked up to a turret, pushed W, and the turret was gone. There was no minions under the turret.
Interesting.
It was just him. It was
So-
so they have to fix it right now.
So let's talk about what has been picked already. We got Lucian picked, a very
boy.
comfortable pick for OG Swifty. I've talked to him before. He says that in his opinion, the top 80 carries right now are Lucian and Ezreal. Ezreal was open, but he said he decided to go for the Lucian and immediately the Braum takeaway and the Sivir lock-in for SULESA. So, in my opinion, Sivir also a really good 80 carry. Braum kind of necessary to take away, as we've seen what Heroics 4 and OG Swifty have been able to do on Lucian Braum once before.
CJ's complaining that they're making me play Braum.
Well, he's the kind of guy who, remember we saw him play Vigar once, and we've seen him play
Yep.
Pyke. We know what he can do on those highlight plays, but Braum, he can still set up some pretty good plays, but unfortunately not as exciting as either Vigar or Braum. So.
We got a Yorick pick for top lane, because I just now realized that both Urgot and Darius, 2 top lanes, actually possibly Silas going top 2, so multiple flex picks for top lane getting banned.
I mean,
So that
Galio.
means
Silas
Yorick-
was banned.
No,
He said Silas, I'm pretty sure. Doesn't
I
matter,
said
though.
Silas is banned. Did I not? I don't know.
No. I don't know what's going on anymore,
There's
but
multiple flex tops banned, so they're putting Yorick top lane to help split push. They're eliminating a lot of threats for him, so I hope they're going to rely on him to do some splitting. Rek'Sai is a very popular ban. We know that for sure.
oh yeah, Rek'Sai gets banned away. It is going to be Larson in the jungle this time. Larson, if you guys remember, used to be playing on the Roman Crystal roster before they drastically changed their roster to the point where they just had one too many changes, and we all know how that story went. But Larson, he's not the best on Rek'Sai, I don't think, but he does say that he plays a lot of Lee Sin, so I'm going to look to see if maybe they're going to try to put him on that Lee Sin pick for the jungle, but
Ooh.
Overstep.
it looks like they're going
I
to take
know
away
you
Kindred.
don't like Kindreds. I really know you don't like Kindreds.
I mean, Kindred...
Wait. They banned Echo even though the mid laner's already picked?
Yeah.
Unless they're
They're,
banning an
they're
Echo
trying to ban
jungle,
like some
but-
top lane. Well, no, I don't know actually. It could be support
I don't
Galio.
know.
Wait. It is support Galio.
I've seen it.
I forgot. If you guys watch, and this is why it's always important to watch when people stream, right? Herox has been practicing the heck out of Galio and Morgana on ranked lately. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be a flex Galio support. 100% sure.
Vladimir going against Yorick top lane, and I've seen that once or twice before.
Vlad is in a really good spot right now.
Wait, it is eradicating hater. Last time he played Vladimir, they just kept camping him. Remember?
No. That was you're thinking about karaoke. You're thinking about karaoke.
Was I?
Yeah, that was Ragnarok. Remember Ragnarok
sorry,
against
yeah,
Legion?
Yeah, sorry. I don't know why I thought that, because eradicating is the ADC. I'm stupid.
Sometimes you have your moments. But that
Jarvan again.
Jarvan for
Going
Larson. Interesting. So with the nurse to Conqueror, it didn't really affect Rek'Sai a whole lot, but Jarvan did start to rise a lot more because of that. So I'm really hoping to see how good of a play that he can do with Jarvan. But we also have Vi for Penguin Ninja, and it's been how long, JP, since we've seen a Vi?
Quite some time. I think this is, well, just for anyone that doesn't know, Vi just got slightly buff, nerf, however you like to call it. She just got a rework of her abilities done for some more damage, for less damage, for some scalings, different scalings. And now she's become a little bit of a monster. So
we'll see. So looking at the two team compositions here, we have two very different, well, not very different, but very similar in style, coming in from SULESA and also coming in from Impulse Gaming. Sorry, I had a brain fart there for about 3 seconds. We have the Malzahar, who can initiate really easily if he has Flash Ultimate up. We have the Vi, who can also initiate as well, so they don't have to put Malzahar in a bad position. But on the flip side of that, they also have Larson on Jarvan. They have Galio, who can follow up on that really easily as well. So what do you think about these two team comps, dude?
I'm not sure. There's quite a lot of peel, definitely, for Impulse Ghost, because I mean, just look at them. They have Yorick, they have Jarvan, they have Galio. I'm not sure if Heroics goes tank or AP Galio, but no matter the point, it's you have a Galio frontline who can taunt everyone. You have Jarvan who can engage, and Yorick who's just out there in the middle of nowhere, just taking damage and healing it all back while dishing it out. But then if you look back over at SULSA, they also have the same fate. I mean, you have Braum, who's just a tanky, annoying person. You got Vi, who's not only damaging, but she's slightly on the tanky side, especially with her little bit of a buff to her shield passive. And then Vladimir just runs around as a tank and
Does Vladimir
literally
things.
Vladimir things. So, I mean, I don't know. It's going to be close. You have a lot of appeal for both teams. I think it's just going to rely a lot on how the junglers perform with their laners, and also which ADC will pull ahead first. Will it be the Sivir Braum or Lucian Galio?
I mean, we all know that once the game gets to a certain point, we all know what Sivir can do, right? We've all seen it. We also have seen what OG Swifty can do on Lucian. Like, OG Swifty and Heroics 4, they play together a lot on Ranked, and they've developed a very good partner system because of that, right? Galio's a very, very big pick, I believe, for Heroics 4, because he's been spamming that so much in Ranked. It's crazy.
Uh-oh.
Runes bug,
Yeah,
can we
Kaluna
remake?
saying
Yes,
Runes
yes,
bug.
yes, you can remake. Alright. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to...
You're getting flamed for this one.
Nah, it's fine.
Nah, it's fine. It's
It's
perfectly
fine.
fine. Oh boy.
So, we'll have to, I believe, remake that.
Everyone has to leave and quit.
Yeah, so we'll quit spectating. We'll remake the lobby. And
Go fast.
it should all be just fine here. So, in the meantime, while I get this all set up, JP, do you want to go ahead and talk some more about stuff?
Sure, I can run through some of the other patch stuff.
Maybe let's talk about the incoming nerfs to Nico. How about that?
There's incoming nerfs in Nico? I had no idea.
Really? I mean, they already
No, seriously,
hotfixed
I
a
had
couple
no
of
idea.
things.
I mean, they already hotfixed their E. They changed their E to where it's already, like, a bit different. So now it's not, It's a different type of rooting now. It's, only on the first enemy hit is the route so short compared to anyone else hit after the first is so long. I think they should reverse that. So, Nico, the first target hit is rooted for shorter. No, the first target hit is rooted for longer, and then any other target's hit is shorter. So what is this, 9.5? So 9.6 patch notes on LoL. Let's see here. So Caitlyn's ultimate is getting severely buffed. 50 extra damage at every level. You're gonna like that one. Oh yeah, so next patch will also be the rework of Teemo.
Mm-hmm.
They are giving him Twitch invisibility. Why?
I don't know. I mean,
why?
let's be honest though. Twitch is, well, relatively, he's an interesting one, right?
Yeah.
He is, okay, he doesn't really see a whole lot of play. He saw a little bit of play earlier in the top lane, I believe, during a very specific meta, and he was actually kind of like doing really well. And now they're going to buff him a little bit, which in my opinion doesn't really sit very well with me because, I mean, let's be honest, right? Who wants to see that furry little rat thing ever get buffs and become a competitive pick, right? So it's really curious to me as to why they're deciding to buff Teemo, because what's that? What are you looking at?
Teemo can see 25% farther while stealth. What?
What?
So if he's stealth, he can see 25% farther.
That doesn't. Okay, I guess that's fine. Make him an extra award. George Shire is like, yeah, he wants it. Clark Kemp says doesn't matter, he's a bad champion. I agree with
Someone's
Clark
gonna-
Kemp. I don't think he's
yeah.
ever gonna ever, no matter what they do to him. I don't think outside of giving him like some crazy big buffs, Teemo's not gonna be a very viable competitive pick. In solo queue, on the other hand, that's
They're
different.
Yeah. They're also decreasing every type of damage coming from his ultimate.
Teemo AD
So-
carry, dude, no. Teemo AD carry is never
Nah.
a good thing. Ever.
No longer deals reduced damage to enemies.
Hey, baby. You okay?
What?
Okay.
Oh, Urgot's W. Only at max rank, his W is an infinite duration. Nor will it shield. Okay.
All
that
right.
makes a bit more sense.
So we're gonna keep talking while they basically go through the same picks and bans. Now it should be,
That's a different band.
it should
but-
be Yorick top
That's
for. This is a team for Impulse Gaming, right? Yorick
Yeah.
top, Jarvan jungle. What was it? Ziggs mid, right?
Yeah, Ziggs mid.
Which is also something we
they
didn't get a
had
chance to talk about,
Lucian
right?
and
Because
Galio.
Ziggs in the mid lane against Malzahar, it's a pretty skill based matchup, right? I think Malzahar, it's easier to gank for Malzahar than it is for Ziggs, right? So I'm gonna be really curious to see if Larson puts any resources into mid lane at all, or if they're just going to rely on your nurse being able to wave clear with that Ziggs, because that's going to be what he has to do, right? But the pushing power of Malzahar is also pretty insane, you know?
Yeah, Roman Legion had to drop for anyone who's just now timing in. Roman Legion and Team Very Nice had to. Oh,
What just happened?
what? What just happened? Why?
Somebody just... What? Okay, so the top laner
Oh,
apparently disconnected. So... Alright, they're gonna have to switch around to make everybody... Or not.
it doesn't matter.
I guess it doesn't matter at this point.
It doesn't matter.
They already know who's going where, but it matters.
Yes, they were winning. Gummy Hat. Roman Legion was winning, but
But
they had,
okay, here's the thing. Here's the
too
thing.
many complications. Yeah, Revenite knows more than I do.
Here's the thing. Okay. Roman Legion was making one too many roster changes than what we would normally allow. Basically, they were redesigning their entire team from the ground up, as I understand it. And this new team that's coming in, this is they're all players that have not already participated in Pleat. So one, they're not invested into the league, and two, I don't want to go too much into it because that's all internal. But essentially, we had to say, they either had to play the old roster from from the last time they played, or they would have to back out, because at this stage in the game, at this stage in the league, it did not seem very fair for them to bring in an entirely new team. And that's also what happened to Team Very Nice too. Another team who is doing really, really well is just the team couldn't stay together, essentially. So because of that, Team Very Nice had to withdraw from the league as well. It's all very unfortunate, but hopefully we can see them again in the Summer League, which is going to be happening in June. Both teams, hopefully, we can see maybe a return with Team Very Nice, or at the very least we can get Roman Legion to come back in as well. So that's in a nutshell without going too much into it, because it's not my place to really say what's going on with that. I don't really think that it's appropriate for me to just go fully into it at this point, because it's all really, really fresh. Okay, this all literally just happened today. If it was a couple of weeks ago or something like that, I'd be more comfortable divulging as to what happened there. But right now it's really, really fresh, and I don't think it's really appropriate to do that. It's alright,
There
Gummy
we
Hat.
go.
It's alright. I would be curious too if I was you. So it's not your fault.
Almost have our team.
Yep, we still gotta wait at least another 3 to 4
3
minutes 3 to 4 minutes to get the first game started here. We apologize.
Oh, boy.
Everybody needs to flame. I can't remember who C Luna's.
Luna.
Yeah, I don't know who's that Twitch name is attached to, so we can't flame that person. But
It might have been Ziggs, because now Ziggs has exhaust, and last time he had barrier.
might have been. But
Maybe.
in the meantime, how many more things can we talk about? Oh yeah, Salt Lake City Gaming Con, guys, is coming up very shortly. It's going to take place on the 26th, 27th, and 28th of June. And it's going to be in the Salt Palace in Salt Lake City, Utah. So if you are within the area, we're going to be having a League of Legends tournament. The tournament itself is free to enter. However, you do have to pay for tickets to attend the actual gaming convention. And I believe we're planning for the tournament to take place over the course of both that Friday and Saturday, so the 26th and 27th. If you're in the area and you want to play and you got people who you can play with, like you got a team, it's open to all ranks. It's just for fun. Prizes will be given out and provided for by Salt Lake Gaming Con themselves. I'm going to be there. The TLE staff will be there. And hopefully as many of you guys are able to attend, because I would love to meet each and every one of you in person if I can. That would be great. Hopefully, Shalodin, if you're hearing this, yes, Bob, if you're hearing this, maybe Dixie State can make an attendance. That'd be great. That'd be cool. We're hoping that maybe Lieutenant Dan can be there and some of the Teriyaki boys maybe. University of Utah's team. Maybe we can get some of the high school students out there. I've been talking to everybody that's in that area, as many people as I can, to try to build up as much hype for this as I can. So be on the lookout for that, because as soon as we have more info, we'll be releasing the registration for that tournament. So all you got to do is get tickets to Salt Lake Gaming Con and sign up for the tournament. You'll be in. From Tua Chain? What's that? I don't even know what that is. Do you know what that is, JP?
What?
What Gummy Hat said.
Tua Chain?
Yeah.
Tua Chain? I have no idea.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Gummy Hat. I apologize. Midget Gizmo, if I pay for your plane ticket and offer a place to stay, well, if you have a plane ticket, I can give you a place to stay, because my parents live in Layton, Utah. So if you can pay for your plane ticket, you're more than welcome to stay with me and my parents. I mean, of course, I had to okay it with my mom and dad in Utah, because that's where I'll be staying. Kira, also my girlfriend, will be there as well. So,
I have no idea.
Tuacan, party at Rev's mom's house. All right, guys, calm down.
Oh,
okay, calm down.
Oh, there you go.
None of that. None of that. Yes, Bob, you calm down.
Let's get turned.
Y'all need to calm right on down.
And the spectator delay is finally down.
Hey, we're gonna get a game. We're gonna finally get in game
after half an hour of delays. Well, not really half an hour.
It's been more like 20 minutes. I want to say.
Yeah.
It is really close to half an hour, but I want to say it's like 20 minutes.
All right, let's see here. Let's look at these master points we got. Oh my gosh, there's it ranges from 4,000 to 1,930.
Herox 4 going skinless.
What?
4 skinning his team, but also CJ Source. The supports, dude. The supports don't like wearing
skins. Blame the support.
Maybe that was planned.
I want to see Brahms muscles too, but
maybe that was planned. I don't know. You don't like Nacho Libre or whatever it is, Luchador Brahm.
I like Santa Brahm.
Santa Brahm.
He gets Poros. Well, I mean, he always has Poros, but
what's your guys' favorite? What's your guys' favorite skin in the game? I want to know. My favorite skin in the game is honestly going to be Project Vayne. I just love that skin to death. I love the effects on it. I like her motorcycle. I like her voice lines. Everything about that skin is just awesome to me.
Mecha Zero Cyan is #1 and always will be. He was the first and the last.
But what do you
His
guys
quote,
in
not
chat?
mine.
What do you guys in chat think is the best skin in the game?
I'm really far over. Hey, Rev,
Yo.
you want to switch the scene?
Yeah. I'm on it, dude. Just trying to get everybody on the same page here. So I should have the right.
Yeah, but we're having
scores.
fights and we're having so many trades in mid lane. They're throwing. Someone's throwing laser beams and someone's throwing snowballs.
The zero chill there going in from your nurse and also electric sheep. Already trying to establish dominance.
One thing I would probably suggest doing is moving everyone around in the roster down below on the left hand side, so that way Jarvan is not top lane. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can click on their. You can bring that up.
Mm-hmm.
You bring it up.
Oh
and you
yeah, I
just
see what
click
you're
and hold on
talking
them.
about. I see what
And then you just move Jarvan to where he goes. You move Ziggs where he goes. Blah,
Boom!
blah,
Look at that. You learn something new every day, guys.
Beautiful.
Firecracker
welcome.
Prestige Edition on Vayne is so much better. I don't agree with that. In my
No,
honestly.
Sejuani with the New Year skin is the best.
We gotta vote for Mecha Aurelian Soul from Nora, and
Yeah,
definitely
no,
not
no,
Udyr.
No.
Honestly,
No.
out of the definitely not skins, I think my favorite will always be definitely not Blitzcrank. I think looks better
Yeah,
than definitely
not
not Udyr.
Blitzcrank always wins that.
Yeah. Solar Eclipse
Got a couple-
Leona and Project Leona are my two favorites. Says Brugada syndrome? Brugada syndrome, I think. Right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Correct
Oh.
us if we're wrong. We have Jarvan possibly gaining the
Uh-oh.
bot lane. We have Jarvan probably going in here with the bot lane.
There's
we
the
have Galio
flash.
already with a flash taunt.
A
but Braum
great
had to flash out
jump.
to get away from there.
Oh wait, no, that was
It
a
was
flash.
beautiful. That was a flash by you got CJ Source's flash down, but now Galio's flash. So support flash for support flash. But a great job by Larson. But there is a ward in that river, so they know exactly where he is right now.
There's
So
the
that
ping
means
there
Vi
too.
is going to go right for blue buff, even though she already has blue buff. So Jarvan will not be receiving a blue buff this game.
Now this is a really, really good call here, right? They knew exactly where Larson was going to be coming from. Now remember, guys, Larson is in his off role here, okay? Larson, he had to fill in a little bit for your boy, because your boy was going to be gone, and their roster kind of changed up just a little bit. But other than that,
Ooh.
what?
Larson just figuring out that it just took the buff, and now they know exactly where Vi is, and Ziggs is going to come down to help.
Ziggs is here. The flash comes in. The
Oh,
bump, though.
Beautiful. Vi's
It's-
going to have to dash away, get away from that, but she does have to flash over to her red buff pit in order to escape. So that is Vi's flash right down. Oh, this might be another gank for Larson, but Electric Sheep has his barrier up. So, wait.
He's not
Yeah,
quite
okay.
done yet, JP. I don't think he's gonna try to
Brugada-
find him in the jungle. He sees
He
him.
says it's Brugada syndrome.
Brugada syndrome. Yeah,
Shalodin's also arguing that it's Udyr's foreskins, though. For York's going in top.
Uh-oh, but shade.
And there's Larson. First blood for
Nice pull.
Larson. Oh no, York got that one, and now Penguin is in trouble. She has no dash away, and no flash either. Beautifully done by both Larson and Furry Trash.
absolutely.
So I honestly thought York was picking a bad fight, but I did not see that Jarvan was right behind him. So well played.
Absolutely, there were OG Swifty a little bit of trouble there. He does get stunned down. The Ignite is still ticking on him. Eradicating Hater also going down really low as
He's
well.
just gonna have to use his. Yo! He just got sniped away from that one. They're proccing the Braum passive, but they have no mana to fight Herox. Herox getting stopped by that dash back.
He doesn't have
might
flash.
actually fall for this one too. Yes, he will. So that is one kill for both the support and the ADC for SULES.
Now remember, guys, CJ Osoros, as soon as they locked in the Braum, was like, I don't get to play anything fun here. And he gets himself a double kill. He
he
gets
only
2
got
kills, actually, in the bottom lane there. So a great job by the bottom lane of SULES to turn that around
Yeah,
there.
hold on. We have Vi going in top lane here when Vladimir's nowhere to be seen. So he will go down for that. It's just a little bit of too far, but he just overstayed his welcome just a little bit too long.
Over in bottom lane, though, Eradicating Hater dropped down really, really low, but OG Swifty did not have flash to be able to follow that up here. But now Eradicating Hater is going to go ahead and leave here. So despite himself getting a kill, he is still down about a little bit more now than 10 CS to OG Swifty. And that means that the goal lead that he could have had is not going to be as good here. Now, press the attack Lucian early game is still nothing short of very, very amazing here as Electric Sheep almost gets dropped down there, but JP.
Not enough. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just, it's a no mana. If you have 2 mages in mid lane with no mana, it's just kind of, I don't know. It's just a basic attack fight. Because you can't do anything else.
And in that kind of a situation there, Ziggs absolutely wins because he has the empowered
his passive.
auto attack, yeah. Almost taking down Electric Sheep. Electric Sheep will be going back
might be looking for an early dragon here. Yes, they are.
Well, this is the right call here because if you look at the bottom lane for SULESA, they're pushed back here. And where is the Vi for SULESA? Over in top side. So this is a very free dragon.
She's checking jungle for anything, and there's nothing here. There's nothing here for her at all. She's waiting there, waiting for Larson to come up, but we have almost a fight. Eradicating and CGOsaurus barely making an appearance. But Vi is left standing there without anything to do.
Honestly, in my opinion, that was a very good trade by them. But over at top lane,
we have a Furry Trash. ShadeXZ has to use his flash to get away, but that was 2 ultimates down for both the top laners. But ShadeXZ had to use flash to get out of there. Furry is 2/3 away having his flash back up. We have Penguin Ninja visiting top lane here just a second. The Furry does not realize he does not have a ward anywhere in the river, and
Here
now
he comes.
might just be in trouble. By getting that dash in, did not put up the wall fast enough, and that will be probably a death for Furry Trash.
But watch the
Although
health bar!
He did get the kill on Vi, but it's just with 2-on-1. He needs to ward that river.
He does.
He
If you look
needs
at the
to
vision
ward.
if you look at the SULES vision, right? We have one. Okay, let's take a look at this here, right? We have one pink ward in the tri-bush there over by river, and we have another one in
we
the
have
river
to
bush itself.
fight in the bottom lane. We have Herox getting a taunt almost off on Sivir, but Sivir used her E spell shield, but now OG Swifty getting ignited again by CJ, but living just enough, so they did manage to kill Eradicating Hater.
But if you look who actually got the kill there, though, JP, it wasn't OG Swifty who got
Galio. It was not. It was Galio, but Galio's now trying to take blue buff from Penguin Ninja, but Penguin Ninja does have ultimate, and this might be a Braum Vi.
But over in top lane, ShadeXZ might go down.
We have another fight in top lane. That is a beautiful Q coming from the sheen of Furry Trash. This is a full-out blood war, man.
This is actually a lot closer than I probably would have predicted here, right?
Here we go again. They did have a vision of that, and so Vi is able to get out, and Lucian and Galio are gonna have to run. But this is just a blood war.
But Larson, with the fact that ShadeXZ has to, is just now coming back from the fountain, he's just taking the topside jungle for himself here, right? He's going to be able to find that that purple bush ward there, and if you look, Electric Sheep is getting absolutely shoved in by your nurse here.
Yeah,
your nurse is just dominating him.
Oh, no. If your nurse is not careful, he's going to have a Penguin Ninja on top of him. And
but he has
ninjas
flash and
always
exhaust.
appear
He's
at
totally
silent.
fine from this, actually. What is Penguin
perfect.
Ninja going to be able to do?
Penguin
Also
Ninja
over
has
top lane,
flash.
Furry Trash kills him.
What is going on? And that a beautiful flash from your nurse, last second dodging. This might be first turret.
It's going to be first turret. It might be first turret in top lane, actually. But over in the mid lane here, here he goes.
That's a Vi ultimate straight up. Your nurse does not have ultimate. Oh my god!
But it doesn't matter because your nurse's damage, his burst is still really good.
Look at his farm.
Over in bottom lane, we have another fight.
From Galio, but Galio's not giving up yet. Eradicating Hater ulting, and that is another Galio right on top of CGOsaurus, standing right in the middle of that, getting another kill. Herox just doing so much damage, and there's nothing you can do about it. He's just tanky. He can taunt away all of your abilities, and then OG and Heroes are just destroying. Impulse ghosting is absolutely shredding the competition right now. We might have
Penguin
another
Ninja
fight
finds Larson in jungle.
Larson barely able to escape. Vi's gonna catch right back.
Oh, the
up.
flashes!
Double flash at the same time, but that is a Malzahar ultimate and kill.
So that is really big, actually, for Electric Sheep here, right? He is
But now
super
we have
behind.
Furry Trash in the jungle. Oh my god.
It's big for
Just-
Electric Sheep, but if you look at the rest of the map here, JP, right? The rest of the map is starting to open up here. Over in the top lane, Furry Trash is absolutely dominating against Shade XE. Shade XE has not been able to really find anything on this Vladimir pick. 0 and 3 right now. And over in bottom lane, it started off really good, but it's the duo of Hero4 and OG Swifty. These two players are just on another level right now when it comes to communication here. In my opinion, in that last fight, JP, CGOsaurus stayed in front of OG Swifty and wanted to keep fighting them, but Eradicating Hater saw the ultimate from Galio and said, you know what, I don't want to go in here, and that made CGOsaurus overcommit to that, and he ended up dying for it. So I'm a little worried about the communication here from SULES's bottom side there, because they could have won that fight, but instead it turns into a 2-for-0 actually in favor of Impulse Ghosting.
SULESA had no idea, but Furry Trash actually captured Rift Herald. He might be looking to end. Oh wait, nope, that turret's already gone. Never mind. He might be looking to split to a different lane right now. Either that or the moment Vladimir has to teleport away and help out bottom lane or mid lane. Uh-oh, we have Penguin Ninja going in, and Larson adds absolutely so much damage on Penguin Ninja, and there's nothing Penguin Ninja can do about that. They knew everything that Larson knew Penguin Ninja was going to be there. How he predicted where a ninja was going to be, I don't know.
Oh, they were just sitting there for a while actually over in River. Like they ran into each other in the in the bush.
That's a free dragon.
It absolutely will be. At this point, with the Warrior Enchant and the Kindle Gem, he's going to be able to get this so much damage.
Oh my god. What was that?
Press the attack.
Was that his E auto attack?
Press the attack, yeah.
Oh my god. And that's another free dragon for Impulse Ghosting. They're just making this look like a cakewalk.
Absolutely. These guys are working together really, really well against this SULES team here. Over on bottom side, they are so behind here. They're actually really behind in almost all of their lanes, right? Your Nurse is just so oppressive on that Ziggs pick. And now look at this. He is starting to roll bottom.
In top lane. Furry Trash is getting double teamed in top lane. He had to flash out of there. Summoned his ultimate, left it to die, but Jade XZ is not having that. He gets that empowered Q right on top of Furry Trash, but Furry Trash is just responding with the extra damage coming from his Q. But he does not have the Maiden to do the damage to him, but he's gonna get the, oh, he does not get the last auto off because of his pool. He's letting Vi and his minions take care of the rest, but just such a sad kill. But look at bottom lane though, you have 4 out of the 5 teammates of Impulse Ghosting just destroying SULES.
Absolutely. And you have to wonder if maybe that was really worth it. They lost bottom tower here. They might lose a lot more, actually, and that will be Eradicate Hater going down.
Beautiful ultimate. Here we come. Galio getting completely ulted. Beautiful timed stopwatch, saving his life last second. Beautifully performed by Impulse Ghosting from all the ultimates and everything. Just being able to OG Swifty, just barely getting that side, that left-hand side, able to ult and kill Eradicating Hater at that last second, and then Galio having that. If he did not have that stopwatch, then that might have been a pretty good shut. I mean, it's only 450, but hey, any shutdown gold is shutdown gold you want.
It was just a really good juggling there of the turret aggro, right? Eradicating Hater took so much damage from your Nurse that he basically was like one ultimate from OG Swifty was more than enough to kill him. And then the rest of the follow-up after that, you had Hero4 going in, almost actually getting turned around on by Electric Sheep and CGOsaurus. It's just the knockup was a little bit mistimed there, and Hero4 just spamming that stopwatch as much as he could, was able to get it off before he got hit by the ultimate from CGOsaurus. And then the follow-up from behind with Larson to finish CGOsaurus, who's also dropped down really low there. It could have been a completely different fight, but it is in favor of Impulse Gaming.
We have an issue here. York is actually going to run out of Shelly here soon if he does not use it. He has about 30 seconds left. We have an ultimate coming in from HeroX. HeroX getting that Q off. He taunts CJ, but CJ's blocking most of the damage coming from Lucian. But now Furry Trash is going to have to make a decision. Like, he's going to have to summon Eye of Herald here in just a second. He's gonna back up and use it. Because he's still in combat with his minions, almost costing him that. But Larson going in and getting a kill off on Eradicated Hater and easily getting away from Larson. But now we have an all-out brawl just of poking mid lane. And now we have a problem of not only Yorick's ultimate, but also Shelly, the two toughest pushing forces in the game. But his ultimate's actually about to die to turret.
Absolutely.
Furry
If you look
Trash
at
is
this,
going in on turret, absolutely destroying Shade XZ. It will be an easy kill for Shade XZ, and now Larson, his ultimate's still alive. Barely, but
Absolutely.
it's there.
this is just the
And now-
split pushing power of Impulse
Look
ghosting.
at that, they have
is
to
nuts.
respond.
They send off Eradicating Hater here, which is probably the best choice that you have. But it is a Sivir with only an Infinity Edge, no boots finish off here, and she has to be very, very careful here because here comes the rest
Beautiful
of Impulse Gaming.
block by Cjosaurus. Cjosaurus using his ultimate to get in there, stunning the Yorick. Yorick dying from all of the CC coming from Penguin Ninja. Herox failing the flash taunt, taunted a little bit too early. It
Just
was
a little bit
too
there.
early from Herox.
And he knows that he could have gotten that one, but just mistiming it a little bit there. Good job on stopping the back there from Electric Sheep, but now they have an open inhibitor topside. And so far, Shade XC has really been unable to put a stop to the split pushing Yorick here. And it's been really putting their team behind, forcing Eradicating Hater to try to go around and stop the Yorick from getting that inhibitor turret, but he got it anyways. It's looking to me like the macro plays here from Impulse Gaming are really putting the pressure onto SULESA, and they're struggling to find an answer for it, JP.
Yeah, one thing I do want to mention, as if we look back to, I think it was either a week 4 or week 5 game, we were talking about Vision, and we see this little SULESA control ward down in a bush in Larson's jungle, and it's sitting there since a long time ago.
Just the one bush has been sitting here, the one ward has been sitting in that bush for a very long time, but at the same time, it's not really giving them the information that they need, right? Look at how many wards that they put on their topside jungle. Let's just take a look at this really quick here, okay?
That's 4 out of the 5.
We have a lot of wards here to really make sure,
There's not a
want to make
single
sure
bush
that
you
this is
can hide
open.
in.
They do not
There's
want
not every bush.
They do not want anybody to try to get that open inhibitor here, but it doesn't matter because Furry Trash is just going to go bottom here anyways.
And that is 3 great dragons that have Ocean, Earth, and Infernal.
The Mountain Drake gives them a lot more damage when fighting against those objectives and turrets. The Infernal Dragon is going to give them, it's going to give them that late game that they that only increased their lead even further, right? It's going to be really good for OG Swifty as well because, the Lucian starts to fall off a little bit once you hit the mid to late game here, but he is really, really far ahead right now that he might be able to get through that just fine. But, again, you have Eradicating Hater on that Sivir pick, and the problem is that she's a scaling time bomb, right? Once she gets those items, once she starts becoming online and she's able to crit on those ricochets at the late game, she is a monster, and she is definitely a force to be reckoned with. But the question is, can SULES survive it?
Eradicating Hater using his ultimate to get in there, flashing in Braum ultimate, Malzahar ultimate, and Sivir ultimate with a Malzahar flash just for Larson.
They got Larson,
And
but
that's gonna open
what
up.
else?
Look at the bottom lane, though. I mean, that means Furry Trash is just going in and absolutely destroying turrets and Shade XZ. Because, I mean, look at his... Okay, let's look at the gold difference really quick. I'm Furry Trash has 9,100 gold in total, compared to Shade XZ just barely passing 6,000. 3,100 gold ahead alone from one champion. That is a full item. That is insane.
It is a lot of gold here, and a lot of that has to do with the sheer amount of pressure. Oh, your nurse takes that Electric Sheep.
Getting absolutely nuked, but now we have another fight going in top lane as Herox taunts Cjosaurus, getting stunned.
Oh, he's
and
dropped
not
down
being
so
able to use
low.
his ultimate, but OG Swifty doing enough damage to kill Cjosaurus. Eradicating Hater just barely living.
Oh, the
getting
style
that double
though.
kill off, but Penguin Ninja barely being low HP, but now you have Larson got a triple. Oh, wait, no. Larson had that smite kill, though.
The BM from Larson taking away that triple kill, but it doesn't really look like it's going to matter here because Impulse Gaming are just way too far ahead here. We see Furry Trash also surviving against Shade XE here. Electric Sheep comes back.
Larson has to be careful.
But they lost that top lane inhibitor here, and how much more are they going to lose?
They're going to lose the bottom lane turret, and there's not much they can do about it because Electric Sheep's actually going to have to look to ult someone if they want to stop this.
They're going to try their best here, but it looks like for now, Impulse Gaming are just going to be more than happy with the top lane pressure that they have. And JP, when you got to think about this in the late game sense, right? Look at where look at where the call might be for Impulse Gaming next. Baron. Top lane is going to be constantly pushing, so that means that they have an advantage when it comes to trying to force that Baron out, right? You have to either make them go over and try to push out that top lane, or top lane is going to push in, and they're going to be able to get that Baron. So I'm worried for SULES because they have a very engaged heavy team composition, but they are down so much gold here, almost 9. I think it's like 9.5. Well, not 9.5, but just a little bit more than 9,000k. Or sorry, 9k gold.
York's minions, he just put his maiden mid lane. I don't know if he meant to recast that to send it mid or
look at this,
what.
JP. They're going for Baron.
Well, look, they're gonna go for Baron, so York is gonna be split pushing, which means they have to send Shade XZ, and they know that ward's there, but now the call is gonna be back off because they don't have.
Larson's just a little bit too squishy.
Right,
yeah, he can't quite tank that Baron without Herox 4. Herox 4 has to be the one that takes
for it again.
Furry Trash is going to fight Shade XE over in that top lane there. They're still going for the Baron here. Penguin Ninja, he is close by. They see your nurse. They know where he's at, but he's got to be careful because your nurse is doing a very good job, actually, of making Penguin Ninja pull off of this. Herox 4, actually, this is a really good turnaround here, but they have to be careful because here can come onto your nurse.
Beautiful taunt by HeroX, getting that taunt right on Device to make sure that you can get off OG Swifty and Larson. Larson getting a great dash off on CGO Source, and Yorick constantly putting pressure on Shade XZ, making sure he can't go to Baron, and now that will be a free Baron.
They're just going to restart it.
Impulse ghosting. And there's nothing they can do now because their top lane's been pushed in, and Yorick is still present bottom lane, just getting all that farm.
And that was the pressure that I was talking about. That was the pressure I was talking about there, JP. That top lane was pushed back so far that Eradicating Hater had to go back to be able to clear it, right? So when they tried... No. And here to go, Furry Trash.
We have, Furry Trash going in on Shade XE, Eradicating Hater using his ultimate, but Shade XE getting that empowered Q off. That will be a death for Furry Trash, and he did just get a shutdown on him because he was farming so hard. But now look, they're gonna go get another dragon.
And it will just be OG Swifty and Herox 4 going for this one. Honestly, they don't need any more than that. Penguin Ninja's gonna... No, they're not gonna try to go for it, because right now, they really need to focus on defending and wave clearing right now, because... Well, maybe Penguin Ninja's going to try to go for it, but he's already got it, so it's a little bit too late there to be able to do that. But at the same time here, JP... Excuse me, sorry, I just got the yawn there. I don't know why, but if you... It's just the fact that they're down a Baron. That's huge for Impulse Ghosting. Their top lane inhibitor is still down, I believe, for another minute or 2 minutes or something like that. And that is a huge... That's so much pressure, right? Furry Trash can just stay bottom all of the time, and the rest of the team can go mid, and top is just going to solo push by itself every single time, JP. And that is going to put so much pressure onto SULES, and they only have 1, maybe 2 reliable forms of wave clear with Electric Sheep and Eradicating Hater, but if you keep pulling Eradicating Hater to wave clear, that is so much damage you're losing out on.
You sure there's no wards in bottom? They have everyone bottom right now, which leaves York. If York can actually go top lane, he has his ultimate available. If he teleports top or just gets the top lane, all the members of SULSA are worried about bottom lane inhibitor right now. But you have an issue of York just easily splitting and just destroying a turret. No one's responding. Oh my god! Larson getting... What just happened?
Just the sheer amount of damage coming in from the Impulse Ghosting squad here is absolutely insane. The damage from Jarvan is nothing to shrug off if you don't have a whole lot of resistances, which this team simply does not have, and they are going to be able to end the game, JP.
Yeah, my directed camera didn't even get over there fast enough. All I saw was 2 deaths for Larson. I was like, oh, what's going on? And all of a sudden I just see all these ultimates going off and Galio flying over and punching everyone. I just want to quickly take a look at these damage. Oh my god.
The Ziggs.
Yeah, no, Yorick.
Yorick, Ziggs. I mean, they all did really. Okay, the solo lanes for Impulse Ghosting did extremely well. At first, we were like, oh, we're not sure if OG Swifty and HeroX4 are going to be able to win this because of that early double kill that they gave over to the bottom lane of SULESA. But they were able to come right back on their own. They won the 2v2 against Eradicating Hater and CJ Osaurus, and the game just kind of snowballed out of control from there. Penguin Ninja on this Vi, despite getting that blue buff from Larson, wasn't really able to kind of do very much. Yes, they got a couple, she got a kill in top lane against Fluffy, but other than that, that was really it. So, who do we want to have come back for an interview? We can get Larson in here. Thanks, Rev. You're the man. Welcome. We can get Larson in here. We can get HeroX4 maybe. We can get OG. OG Swifty had a really good game too. Maybe we could get the bottom lane for Impulse Ghosting. Should we get HeroX4 and OG Swifty in here? What do you guys think? Obviously, you want to interview me. Obviously. The Yorick, the 6 and 5 Yorick. What do you guys think? Let me know. KTG TV, how's it going, guys? Hope you guys are doing good. The Gummy Hat wasn't in this game. All right, JP, who should we get in for an interview? That bot lane. Get that bot lane, says Larson.
Yeah, let's get the bot lane.
All right, HeroX4 and OG Swifty. If you guys could please join the Aquadome in the TLE Discord, that would be amazing.
Got Herox, and I believe Max is the...
I think Max is OG Swifty.
Yeah, that's Swifty.
Okay, there he is. Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good.
Good. So congratulations there. After a slight hiccup in the early game where you guys lost that 2v2 initially, you guys turned it right around like a switch, and you dominated the Braum Sivir from SULESA, Eradicating Hater and CJ Osaurus. And then from there, you guys just kind of roamed around the map and kind of snowballed that into leads everywhere else. I mean, your Nurse was already winning his lane, and your coach, who was kind of a last-minute sub there, Furry Trash, no longer Trash, as he was able to absolutely dominate against Shade XZ there. But from your guys' perspective, did that kind of like early double kill that Eradicating Hater and CJ Osaurus got, did that worry you guys at all, or you guys were just kind of like, just another day, another day in the office?
That was unfortunate. That was just really dumb from me, but I knew that we could just still win the lane pretty hard, which we did. I mean, even after we got killed, I was still up like 20 CS, so not really a big deal.
Yeah, Galio with Lucian is just still a pretty dominant bot lane into that matchup.
Absolutely.
We still had summoner spells and everything still up to use.
That's another thing too that I want to bring up HeroX4. For those of you guys who don't know, HeroX4 has a really pretty cool stream. It's 480p, best quality stream that you'll ever find anywhere else. So feel free to check it out. Okay, so show some love for HeroX4 so that hopefully he can get an upgrade.
Actually pronounced Tiro.
Tiro, is it really?
Hero, yep. It's actually a family name. Yeah, it's like French, German, or something like that.
So it is just straight Hero.
It's just Hero, yep. My buddies say Herox all the time just to tease with me, so it's just kind of a funny meme.
Yeah, so anyways, you've been spamming Galio, or at least on your stream titles you said you've been, Galio and Morgana. So how happy were you to be able to secure yourself that Galio, since it seemed like SULES thought they could relatively handle it?
Well, I got pretty excited when they locked in Braum, not gonna lie, because that was kind of the meme in our group in our team right now, is that me and Bluxy would always be put on Sedge and Braum duty. We called it another day in the office, so us being able, me being able to play something else on stream like that is just something nice.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sammy, for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Welcome to the club. OG Swifty, you play, I believe, like 2 champions whenever I see you, and that's Lucian and Ezreal. So
I mean, they're just busted. Like, they're just good champions. So the other AD carries are good, but why play ADs when you can just play Lucian Ezreal every game?
can you go a little bit more into that? Like, why do you just refuse? Why do you refuse to play crit-based AD carry, Swifty? Why?
I don't refuse. I do not refuse. I don't know where that meme comes from, but they're just. You can win lanes so hard on Lucian, and then it doesn't matter if you win lane on Ezreal because you just like scale into a monster and are super safe. All the other ADs, if you're crit, you need 2 items to do stuff. On Lucian, you need half of your Blade of the Ruin King, and you can one-shot the enemy AD carry. And then once you get it, then you're just super strong if you get it on curve. And then they're both fun. Like, I mean, come on.
I mean, we definitely saw that too, actually. I believe it was shortly after you got that return double kill onto Eradicating Hater and Siege Source, which, by the way, from my perspective, looked like a little bit of a miscommunication there, as CJ Source obviously wanted you dead, Swifty, but Eradicating Hater saw the ultimate from Heroics 4 and was like, maybe
kind
we
of
shouldn't
a zoning
do this.
ulti there.
Yeah, exactly. So that really worked out in your favor there. And then immediately after that, I believe Swifty got that Blade of the Rune King there. And with press the attack, literally got like an E double auto attack, maybe a Q off. Press the attack was procced.
I remember that exact point. Yeah, she's
exactly.
Like below half health. Yeah.
Exactly. And both JP and I were just kind of like, whoa, okay, that lane's over. Moving on.
Yep. That's how it is with Lucian. If you get that item in lane, then you're just so strong. And
not just the Bork itself, just the Cutlass.
Yeah. And then once you get Bork too, it's so good. But then once you have that, then you have your dash too, so you're safe. Like if I'm playing like Caitlyn or Trist has her jump, which is pretty safe, but it's not as good as Lucian's dash. So
absolutely. So JP, do you have anything that you want to ask these two? I mean, they've been playing bot lane for like so long since I noticed that Heroics 4 started streaming. But do you have anything that you want to ask these two?
Why Galio support?
It just.
Here we go.
Oh yeah. a lot of what happens a lot of time with some of these AP supports, you can kind of think of back in the Mouse support, Gragas support, when an AP mid laner kind of gets their AP ratios nerfed or their base damage nerfed, and then they buff the AP, it still works really, really well into the bot lane. I'm trying to think of other examples. It just brings a lot of utility. You got your high base damage, your auto.
Like Galio's like a different beast just because of his ult is like so good. Like you can use it offensively with Jarvan or Camille, and then you can also say, "Oh shit, oh crap, we're getting dove."
Okay. Yeah. Gotta watch that.
Oh crap, we're getting dove. And there's the Galio, and now you can't dive anymore. You lose a team fight. So
and with Jarvan being strong right now, Camille was strong a while back. It just really good synergy.
That's another thing too. Larson is usually a mid laner, got flexed into the jungle role there, and put him on Jarvan. Now, I thought we were going to see his Lee Sin because, according to what he has told me at least, his Lee Sin is on just another level. But why did you guys decide to go with the Jarvan pick instead of just allowing him that Lee Sin?
Well, our main man, Bluxy, he's currently on some ski trips, so we got our boy Larson filling in, and his jungle performances have been subpar, to say the least, in our practices. So we're like, I mean, Jarvan's the champ you put people on that don't really know what they're doing. You know, you just hit the R and you have a good team fight.
As somebody who is spamming Jarvan 4 trying to learn jungle myself, I can absolutely agree that Swifty is 100% right in that assessment.
Yeah. He clears so good, he ganks so good, he's pretty good. And then it's just good in our comp. So, or I forgot what the question was, but you know.
Alrighty, so yeah, I mean that was just a great game there. You guys really like snowballed that lead there. Really, really well. But I got one more question before we take a break and get ready for our second game here of SULASB versus Vape.io. What do you think of your top laner's performance?
Oh, our coach?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, exceeding my expectations. Great.
Yeah, he performed a lot better than
that. Yorick was pretty good.
Look at
Yeah.
this. Larson not happy that you guys are disrespecting him.
Hey, well, he disrespected.
18-2 in your flex game, and you're disrespecting me on the desk, Larson says.
Hey, well, hey, he did carry me and Lee Sin on flex one game, and I guess he thinks he's some god or something now. So
See, that's what he always tells me. He's like, you pick me Lee Sin and we're going to win if he picks jungle. But I
Hey,
played with him.
We might see it on our off-stream game. I don't know.
I played with him once or twice or something like that. Larson doesn't like playing with me because, you know, I'm boosted silver trash, right? So there's
Understandable.
exactly. But
Oh
he
my
did
God.
play a Nidalee jungle, which in my opinion kind of left a lot to be desired. So hopefully Larson, you know, starts to pick up things or two from Bluxy maybe and really starts to shine in that jungle role if that is where Fate takes him next.
Yep. Definitely interesting time, but also an exciting one.
Oh, poor Larson. All right. Seriously though, Larson, we love you. You're a great mid laner, an okay jungler, and
Dab on the haters, Larson. Dab on the haters.
there you go. Got a dab there for you.
I'm closing stream.
All right, no. Stay,
Very
Larson.
awesome.
Stay. We love you. All right. That being said, be sure to check out HeroX4 and OG Swifty whenever OG Swifty decides to get off of his break from streaming. HeroX4, like I said, best streaming quality on Twitch right now. Nobody else streams in 480p.
I don't promise high quality streams, but I promise high quality gameplay.
Absolutely. If you guys want to learn what it takes to be a diamond support, or at least a boosted diamond support, depending on who you ask, pay attention to HeroX's 4 stream. If you want to learn how to play AD carry, somebody who's been trying to help me get out of silver every so often, OG Swifty, when he decides to come back from his streaming break, Diamond AD carry,
Should
you
be
guys saw
soon.
it here. More than happy to give you guys some pointers if AD carry is something that you guys want to improve in. And last but not least, we got to give a shout out to Larson. We've been flaming him. It's only fair. Larson, always an exciting mid laner. That, you know, 100% mental game. Never gets tilted.
Quit. Positive mental.
There you go. That's what his title should always be. Positive mental, never
Yep.
quit. So make sure you give all 3 of those guys. Check them out on Twitch. Really, they're really cool people, and I highly recommend these guys. So, all right. Next up, though, we have. First of all, we should say goodbye to HeroX4 and
Hey, I got
OG
one more
Swifty.
thing. We'll see everyone in the finals.
Oh, you guys heard it first. He said finals, so we look forward to. If that's
I'm not
going to be the
guaranteeing
case,
a win at this point, but I'm guaranteeing finals. So we'll see.
if that's going to be the case, we look forward to seeing you guys in finals. You guys heard it here first. Impulse Goes Team believes they're going to go to the finals. We'll see if anybody has anything to say about that moving on. All right.
All
So,
right, peace, boys.
thank you guys so
peace.
much for coming in. All right, JP, we're going to take a quick little break here. Get ready for our next game, SULESB versus Vape.io. Over on the alt side, we have another pretty big matchup. We have Ragnarok going up against Teriyaki Boys. Be sure to check them out and give them some support there and cheer on Teriyaki Boys as they try to do the impossible and beat Ragnarok. So we'll see what happens there. But JP, we're going to take a quick
Almost done it.
we're going to take a quick 3-minute break, and we'll be right back. So don't go anywhere, guys, as we got plenty of League of Legends action for you guys here in just a moment. Stay tuned.
Quick advantage. Touch. Up there, Wheeler. Nice.
Maybe actually pick that one up, and they're gonna actually take that tower.
He picked it up a while ago, yeah.
But there we go. Hold on, we got a team fight happening, and Hero's entrance will come
Oh!
in. Here he is, but it's not gonna be enough for Celtics. Will shut down Lucian, and Urgot's now on the run from the 3-man squadron here, earning away as fast as he can. And here we go. The Vape is now looking for their opening. They see it. They have it. They want
They
to go
can
for
taste
it.
that gold. They want that
Gonna fall
gold.
low. Here we go. Urgot's going in, and he's gonna fall. Execution. Pike will take him down. Echo's gonna fall as well, but a shutdown. Wow, double kill over to the Pike, giving Ornn a little bit of gold there as well. And you know, that was actually not a bad trade for Vape. You got to give it to him, as they're still going for more. Southern Utah.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
Shut down.
Oh, somebody clip that, because that's what happens when Pike goes 9-1 and 4. Actually 9-0 and 4.
just absolutely dominating the fact of the damage coming from Fate.io over here. Good to see it.
Oh,
they did
he
get it.
got it! What? He actually got it. Power Bases actually did get the dragon here. So many members of Eclipse Fury are going down. 1KE gets the shutdown gold as Mage Seeker does finally go down. Transfight goes down. That is the shutdown gold going over to Kaisa. That is not good if you're Eclipse Fury. But Night Hunter Rook, he sees that Kaisa has no mana. 1KE goes in and immediately bursts, and this might actually be, oh my gosh, 1KE is a god and kills everybody on Eclipse Fury. Who has the biggest cojones to start this fight? Because whoever loses this fight will definitely lose Baron and be on the back foot for quite a while. And that charm does hit on KK Hillboy, and he will go down. Mage Seeker does go down for it as well. But the team fight did get started here by a pick onto KK Hillboy. Illusion goes down. And it looks like Magic Jason's going to go down. Eclipse Fury, those health bars getting whipped, and here comes Scarvina. 900 Rook tries to jump onto Octahey. Octahey's forced to back off. 900 Rook flashes as well. Multiple flashes being burnt out here, but Scarvina goes down in the back line there. Transfight goes down as well. Eclipse Fury, only Night Hunter Rook is left, and multiple members of Spew are still alive, and this could possibly be Baron for Spew.
I cannot stop getting
So many beings from Novosphere Gaming. They are spamming us with pings because it looks like they're actually going for an invade. Oh, JP, they might be going for an invade.
I'm the one shoutcasting this one. All right, I'll do my. Oh my God, here we go. We got Aatrox going in. Braum uses the Q to slow. There's a bunch of passages coming out from. Oh my God, and Braum's already dead by the. Graves gets the first blood. The Sandra gets a freeze off right on top of someone with the Braum passive. Oh my God, with forcing flashes everywhere. Victor had to flash away. Graves might just die for this. He might not. He actually just got frozen by Sejuani. Sejuani does manage not to kill him. He just gets away, and wow, that was a crazy. And so Graves did get first blood, and he did get. Oh my God, this might be another kill for Graves. With the Silas gets the Q off. He fails flash, and that is a for Graves. What a great job with the Q. This was oh my God, forcing recalls from everyone. Victor is starting to pull ahead, but here's the thing. He already backed once and got a couple of items, so now we're going to peek at Silas getting more mana. He's just going to teleport back in and go for the engage. He does manage to get stunned from Victor. Victor does not have the mana for this, but Silas does not have the HP. He will probably be looking for a W dash.
Oh, the footwork!
But the Q does not have the speed. He does get the pay. Like I said, the AoE from his passive is just stupid. Victor did not.
Silas had back perfectly. It made his back timing perfect here. We're getting a little bit of a fight here bottom lane, though.
Fight. Braum does try to get both passives off on people, but Morgana decided to spell shield herself. Both heal goes down on Graves, and Morgana does get the flash away.
Oh, no! Oh.
Price for that one. Braum's gonna he does get the triumph from that, and that will be a double kill bottom lane. Graves needs to go back in before Morgana gets taken out. Graves did just get that fleet forward. Morgana does get the kill. That is a double kill for bottom lane.
Does eat a charm by Larson, and Larson will also pay for that as well. But one of the main damage dealing threats is now dead. The rest of the team does try to go in, but that will be Jason going down as well. Another flash and another knockup onto Happy Kill. Happy Kill drop down low. Will Pillows go down as well? Pillows also tries to get another kill, but she will go down. A quadra kill for Eviction. Will Eviction get the pentakill? Come on, you guys. Can we get another pentakill?
Looking for Cyan, but Cyan's just so tanky. Urgon's just tearing right apart on the Anivia. Anivia gets taunted by, and she right back into her egg form. Kane does not manage
bottom
to go
lane.
find, but bottom lane we have a little bit of a fight going on. I had to pan down there, but Jace does eventually die. It's now support v support. Who can heal the most? That might be a Nami kill though, because Nami can just heal. No, wait, Sona might just have the damage for that.
Oh my God!
Sona will win.
Ow!
Sona wins. Oh my God! What a battle! That was just absolute insanity of just support v support healing.
Alrighty, guys, we are back. Thank you guys so much for being patient. We had the coin toss done. What was the result of the coin toss there, JP?
It was SULES B won the coin toss.
So they're staying blue, I'm
I
assuming?
believe. I think. I said so because George R called tails. I flipped. It was heads. So SULES B got, and then Hay said blue. So I don't know. They're on their sides. They got their sides. They're fine.
Alright, chill, bro. How's it going, dude? Why are we reliving this? because we need you guys to make clips, okay? If you guys want, we want to make montage videos, featuring all the awesome like highlight plays that you guys do in this league. So we need you guys to clip all the things that you want to clip, and then we will get those into another highlight reel there. That was my Nami right there. The saddest fight when you lose to Werecat, and Werecat establishes dominance, and you are unable to win the support battle. You are not as popular as Chirux, right? Is that what he said it was? Chirux? You got a highlight on the alt channel. Hey, there you go. Nora got one. Alrighty. But be sure to clip, guys, and we'll get them in there. So what are we waiting on, JP? What are we waiting on here?
We're waiting for the vape support, but apparently he's having issues with his login.
Oh no! Someone clipped the Baron Steel and Ace when Yeah, Shackled Apollo. You're right. The Baron Steel. We had a couple of pretty awesome Baron Steels actually. We had a Baron Steel from Cassiopeia. Revenite looking like a snack. Mormon 3. Hit me up, dude. Hit up my DMs, dude, and we'll talk.
Die. Gummy hat. Just
Gummy hat.
Straight die in all caps.
Gummy hat. You might be better at dying. He might have a point there, actually. Who knows? But, JP. So, it's been a while since we saw Vape.io on the main channel here, right?
Oh, yeah. It's been a long time.
Very excited to see Vape on our channel here. High hopes for them, as always, but they are up against SULESB here, and according to our standings, which might not be accurate, but they're not accurate. Okay, thank you, JP. But we're trying to fix them.
I want to quote this real quick while we pull something up. So earlier in the chat, Gummy Hat specifically said the day we lose to Vape is the day I get kicked off B Team 2.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh boy.
I saw that and I remember it. Nora says no, JP's the cutest.
You're right. You're right. JP, 10 times cuter than I'll ever be. Vatka's in finally, the support for Vape.io.
That's Shackled Apollo says that's when we put him on Team C.
They have a Team C. His words, not mine, says Shalodin. Shalodin, hopefully SEOES can do them proud.
Gummy Hat's ready and Hay is ready.
Then everybody's ready.
Jesus.
So let's just jump right into it, JP. Into picks and bans.
There we go.
We go.
Hopefully no more rune issues.
Hopefully, one can only hope. But we're going to have to see. Alrighty, JP. So let's see what the first ban is going to be. Is it going to be
Yasuo.
another Darius ban?
No cure for fools.
It's a Yasuo ban.
Rip. In peace, Yasuo.
The stream is lagging just a little bit. Instant Rek'Sai ban by 1KE. I think.
Alright, now we flame in Twitch chat.
It's
Let's go. I'm ready for it.
All-Star ban. Making sure 1K. Oh wait, 1KE is actually top lane right now, not supporting. So.
Well, it's Vodka, however you say it. He always corrects me, and I'm always wrong. So I just gave up. 1KE is supposed to be the top laner. That time, if you remember, when 1KE got the flashy support plays, I believe Vatka was MIA during that. Vape is going to lose so fast, the stream's going to end in like 2 minutes, then Gummy Hat.
God.
Bans
They're
Caitlyn.
very confident with that Rengar.
Look at that. Gummy Hat gets something
already
banned.
going for the Kaisa secure. One thing I do want to talk about is a lot of people don't realize it, but Renekton is a very good ban. I play him with the new Conqueror, and let's just say, dashing, if you get your first dash in with your E on with Conqueror, and you have an empowered W, you do half of their HP.
Thanks
And
for the
I'm not
update there,
kidding.
Sammy, giving us an explanation as to where Vatka was. But now it seems he is back. But Shalodin seems very high. Daydream has his Rengar.
That is Rengar, and it's going to be Hecarim versus Rengar.
Ooh, I like this. Okay, so I've been playing a lot of Hecarim too, because I've been trying to
Yes.
off-roll as jungle to get myself out of silver hopefully one day. And Hecarim is just absurd right now. When you get his Moby Boots, when you get Predators, when you get Ghost, which I hope Salty Splatoon changes it to Ghost before we start the game, but we'll see. Is he going to do it? Are we going to get our
got the
very first Nico?
Is this our first Nico? No, it isn't.
We haven't had Nico in the game. We have not had Nico. No, it's going to be the classy Zoe. Theomars, he is a man of many things, but he only has one talent, and that is his Zoe.
Well, there's already a Braum Lucian in bottom. Oh my, yep, there's the Kale ban. They have no desire for Kale.
In my opinion, that's kind of a waste of a ban. Just in my opinion.
She's not strong.
She isn't.
Not. She's very weak. I mean, level 11 is yes, that's when she gets her first power strike.
No.
And
She
it
needs
is
to be
not
level
until
16 and
level
3 items to be able to
16.
deal damage.
It is not level 6. It's not until level 16 that Kale is a viable option. If for some reason Kale does manage to get ahead early game, then yes, you're screwed. But Kale's just no health whatsoever.
Absolutely. So far they are trying to target Nora as much as they can here. Is Nora going to go back to his Irelia? No.
See, they were flaming me for being a Darius main, yet they're still afraid of Darius. Yeah, you better be.
Can you guys hear JP okay? He seems a little quiet on my end. Can you guys hear him okay?
Am I quiet?
You're a little quiet on my end. I'm going to try turning him up a little bit.
Your end.
Yeah, I'm going to try turning him
Oh
up.
boy,
We'll see if that works.
more mic problems. Zillion.
The Zillion pick for
Zillion?
vodka. Well, he's
Going
done good. He's done good
support?
with it. You remember when they were playing against who was it? SULESA last week? Do you remember that?
Was it?
Yeah, last week. Literally last week.
Woo!
Vodka.
Cyan! Sorry, love Cyan too. He better have Mecha Zero. If he don't got Mecha Zero, I ain't saying woo anymore.
Do I have your permission to finish my thought?
No.
All right, too bad. I don't need your
We're
permission.
still working with my mic.
Do you remember when Vodka was on
got
Zillion
away.
last time and how close that was to taking that game away from SULES? They came very, very close to taking it. But SULES managed to win out in the late game due to some mistakes. But it looks like we're gonna have another York game, second one in a row.
Another York, another Lucian, and another Braum.
York versus Scion. You probably know more about this matchup than I do.
Okay. So let's think here for a second. York does percent
thinking.
health damage only with his. I know, I do too. York only does percent health damage with his ultimate, and York has a lot more lane sustain than Cyan does. But Cyan is just such a laid-back farmer. He's not gonna fight. He's just gonna lay back and wait for Rengar to come, because the issue is with York is if Rengar does come to gank, then all he has to do is put up the barrier, and there's nothing that Rengar can do. He's just stuck there until they get out. But Cyan just has so much CC potential. I don't think that he's going to be going down anytime soon. I mean, you look at the team fight of Hecarim squish, Zoe squish, Kaisa squish, Zillion squish. Yes, you may have a couple ultimates to get shields and relive, but Cyan, I mean, actually, just look at this. They have a Braum knockup, they have an Orianna knock around, and they have a Cyan double knockup. I mean, it's just the CC train is just going to be absolutely absurd coming from SULESB. But you have the assassins coming in from Vape.io. If you leave York alone, yes, he's going to split push, but that leaves their whole front line out. If you throw Hecarim in, if Hecarim does not kill someone in near one shot, Hecarim's dead.
Right.
So you're telling me if Hecarim was to dash in and hit, let's say, Orianna, and doesn't kill her, Orianna's just going to summon her orb back to her ult, and Hecarim's dead right then and there. There's nothing he can do because Hecarim's going to go so far back into the back line, he's not going to be able to do anything. So it's a perspective of if Braum and Cyan can work together to peel for Orianna and Lucian, then Rengar's just going to be peeling them off one by one. So I think it's going to be a game of whose jungler can get ahead first.
Right. I mean, that's kind of like, especially in a game like this, right? I mean, you were talking about it correctly, in my opinion. Hecarim, definitely one of those champions who can, if he goes for that, crazy one-shot build, can instantly burst Orianna or Lucian, right? Orianna especially because she doesn't really have, outside of her flash, any innate, built-in escapes. On the other side, Rengar does the exact same thing, except he can do it from stealth. So you're absolutely right. The question here for me is which jungler is going to get ahead first, right? Top lane, I think we can both kind of agree that's going to be a kind of a smash fest. What's up?
Rengar is going to pull ahead first.
You think so?
I've done this. You've done this. And now Salty Spittoon has done this. There's no
Flash.
ghost on Hecarim.
I said it.
Flash.
I said it. If you want to do the true one-shot build, you need Ghost, Moby Boots, Triforce, Warriors.
If you don't have Ghost, you are a failure Hecarim.
Well, I wouldn't say a failure because I've still been able to make it work, but against a team like SULESB, it's risky.
No.
But
You need the Ghost.
I did say that if he doesn't pick Ghost, that's going to put Hecarim in kind of an awkward spot because Flash, not nearly as good as Ghost, especially
It's
with
a
Predators.
twice as long cooldown as Ghost. So Hecarim can charge in 2 times before Flash comes back up.
Right, so we'll see if that's going to be a huge impact here. In my opinion, depends on the player, right? If you're a good player, you can make Flash work despite not having Ghost. Ghost would make this a lot easier, but you can make it work. The other thing, though, is Gummy Hat and Chili's Lucian Braum bottom lane. That is a hugely oppressive bottom lane for the duo of Vape.io to deal with, right? Yes, they have Vatka on the Zillion
He
there.
doesn't even have a skin! What is this?
Yeah, he does. He's got Arcade Hecarim.
Cyan!
Oh, of course. That's the only thing that you care
I'm
about.
disappointed.
Is he skinless or not? Who knows? But
He's the only person who doesn't have a skin, and of course is the only character I care about.
at least Vape.io, they all have skins. Now, of course, in my opinion, the KDA Kaisa Prestige Edition, not as good as the standard version of KDA Kaisa, but the effects look really, really cool, so worries about skins. Yes,
I do. I worry about skins.
Both of us worry about skins.
Rengar is actually bringing Conqueror.
Remember, yes, Bob, skins means wins, okay? Just remember that. The team with the better skins, they win.
Maybe he did it for the foreskin, but we'll never know.
Nah, we'll see. But going back to what I was saying earlier, Kai'Sa's going to have a pretty rough lane, in my opinion, against the Braum and Lucian. I mean, we've both seen, we both know, actually, what Lucian can do to be really, really impressive, so I'm going to be looking to see that in this game here. But without much further ado, we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump right into this game here. Guys, if the scores are incorrect, let me know because our score tracking has been very subpar. So just let me know, guys.
Someone mentioned, who was it that mentioned no longer 210?
Vape.io?
Yeah. Sammy1182 said 210 no more.
But was he referring to Vape or was he referring to SULES?
I don't know. SULES isn't 2 and 10. Both of them. There no SULES is 2. Oh, we might have a 5-man invade here from SULES.
I can't see any of that right now. Because I probably hit pause. I did hit pause. Whoops. My bad, guys. Apparently I fat-fingered a button. But there we go.
We are 45 seconds in as of now.
Yep. We're back on track. It's just me hitting pause and not even realizing it, so that's my bad there. But thankfully we didn't seem to miss too much there. Uh-oh, Theomars has to be careful. Nora's going to chunk him out a little bit there. That clockwork passive going to continue to deal 3 auto attacks onto Theomars. That's going to hurt, dude. But unlike last game, I'm going to actually let you shoutcast this one, JP. So,
yeah, that's okay. I know everyone loves Revenite. And trust me, I love him too.
It's a habit of mine that I gotta break, man. That's all I gotta say.
He does do a much better job of shoutcasting.
No.
Yeah.
No. All right, but here we go. We're getting
you won't admit it because you're too selfish.
No, I'm humble.
Selfless.
selfish. I'd be like, nah,
Whatever.
dude. Shoutcasting, that's
Whatever.
mine forever, dude. But, well, a pretty standard start here, as it looks like Salty Splatoon is going to get himself the blue buff. And on the flip side of that, we do also have Daydream getting himself a pretty standard start here. He's probably going to take his Krugs and then go right over to the river there. We'll see if either of them decide to prioritize that Scuttle Crab over on bot side here. Because honestly, some of the priority, it'd be a really easy lane to gank for, you know, for SULESB in that bot lane, you know?
Yeah. I got it. Okay.
Alrighty, but it looks like it will be Daydream who's just going to go right over to top lane here. And instead, it is going to be Salty Splatoon getting himself that Scuttle Crab over in the bottom lane here. But here we go. We're getting... they got level 2 already, so that's going to be a pretty big feels bad man for Vape.io's bottom lane.
We might have... Oh, Salty's
top
gonna
lane.
Get the, but they know exactly what it is. He's getting real close, but he did manage to get that corrupting potion, so he's able to. But Daydream's sitting right here in the bush. 1KE looking very low. He's no more corrupting potions. He's used his last one.
He wants that. He wants that kill, but he has to be very careful.
Get this slow.
It's level 3.
Oh, he's gonna back away.
Daydream wants this, dude. He really, really wants this.
It.
But at the same time, how much
Look
time
at his
is he
health,
wasting
though.
here? He is still level 2.
He almost walked to river.
He's just waiting
Come
for
on,
it. Look at this
1KE.
guy.
He got level 3
patience
just by
here.
sitting there.
He has, like, but he's also absorbing XP from Shackled Apollo. That's something that
And
we
he's
also
also
got to think
losing
about.
farm too. Heckrim's just out there. There it goes. He misses the knockup from Cyan, but
Misses
1KE does miss the W. He's just gonna he's gonna take the flash away. Cyan getting a beautiful health percentage damage off. That's a beautiful patience by Daydream. But now Heckrim's here. Heckrim
he
getting
doesn't
an
have
easy
any
push up.
more
Daydream
health.
almost getting the impassive, but Shackled Apollo's gonna get there. Daydream's gonna jump back out.
Oh,
on
he got
top
it!
of him. Double another kill for Shackled Apollo, now having double buffs. And now this is a very scary option for 1KE to be here. Wait, does Cyan get health off? Yes, he does. He gets health off of destroying Yorick's barrier.
Over in the mid lane there, we do have quite a trade going on here. Oh, the cleanse, though!
Oh, Theomars, that damage, though. But Nora's actually going to fall for that because Theomars picked up Nora's cleanse because he used it.
Somebody clipped that 1v1 there from Theomars and Nora. What a great play there. But yeah, you guys in chat just need to you guys in chat just need to clip a lot more, all right? We need clips so that we can continue to come out with more and more videos for you guys to watch during the breaks there. But I hope somebody clipped 1KE beating Nora in the 1v1.
I mean, Theomars.
Sorry, did I say Nora
Yeah,
twice?
Salty coming in with Predator. Here comes Salty Splatoon and Predator. He's gonna
Slow
have
down.
to get Chili's. Double stun from Baka. And
oh, but Yorkshire!
Flash. Oh, he still dies even after Gummy Hat's heal and Chili's flash. The ignite from Baka.
That was unfortunate for Chili's, right? Chili's burnt his flash, and Ignite still got one last tick on him. So that is definitely some feels bad man here. But look, Shackled Apollo getting beat up by this Yorick.
Also, another reason why it's very bad to play Yorick against Cyan, because any basic attack against Yorick's minions kill them instantly. That means every time Cyan kills his minion, he gets 4 extra HP. So every time you throw minions at him, yeah, he may take a little bit of damage, but he's just stacking this HP. I mean, he's already so tanky. It's less than 6 minutes in the game.
Absolutely here, but the question here for me is, what has Daydream really done here? Yes, Daydream got the double kill in top lane for Shackled Apollo, got himself that early Ninja Tabis as well, which has obviously helped him survive in lane against 1KE here, because left to his own devices, I'm sure 1KE would have absolutely demolished Shackled Apollo, but thanks to the pressure of Daydream, it's been working really well for Shackled Apollo over in that top lane. But on the flip side of that, bot lane is now just a little bit behind, but really the question here for me is, can Theomars continue to excel against Nora?
Daydream's looking to take this dragon with Nora roaming, but they know there's vision on it, but Heckrim's all the way in the top lane. He's actually going to be looking to gank Shackled Apollo here if he's not careful, but he knows he wards. But that dragon is a free dragon for SULESB.
They're
There's
doing
nothing
it on
that
a
Vaporeon can do.
war too, so they absolutely knew that they were taking down Infernal Dragon. But very, very good early dragon priority there. And what dragon are we getting next there, JP?
We are going to get another Infernal Dragon.
Oh boy, there it is, guys.
Oh,
Another
man.
Infernal Dragon. If you can
This
see
may
that
be a third
dragon,
Infernal.
you know exactly what kind of game we're gonna get.
Hold on. Salty's gonna come around this way, and Daydream's in the middle of getting his blue.
He doesn't know.
Daydream's
He
gonna
doesn't
barely get
know.
the blue, but he has no idea. But Daydream's actually gonna walk away from his blue buff, and now he knows.
He doesn't have
And
any help
Daydream's actually
either.
gonna look for a fight because Nora's gonna come down. Salty's gonna have to run. Oh, Cyan's ulting the
Staying
top
too
lane.
long.
1KE. Very. Oh, just a little bit too long. He gets caught by the barrier. 1KE
Over top
has
lane,
no
though.
mana. He misses the passive. And Cyan goes down, but 1KE might actually fall for this.
Oh!
He's
Can he
going
get him one more
to...
time? Bop!
He got
Yes,
him.
he does! He got him! Shackled Apollo gets the kill onto 1KE there. Great
Clip.
job.
Clipped. Someone please clip. And see, the moment that Cyan actually dies, he's able to just teleport. Look at that. That's
Bottom
just...
lane, though. We're getting
that's-
another gank.
Oh, beautiful route done
Oh,
by...
can he get
Zoe.
out? Oh
He's
my
gone.
gosh, he did it!
Flash heal. Double flash and heal for Vape.io. Gone. Barely living. If Gummy Hat would have been just to the bit side, I think he would have gotten it.
Oh, but here we go in mid lane. He's going to go Drowsy. He's going to take a little bit of a sleep there, but he does not have his Paddle Star available to really punish that one. But the thing is here, right? Despite the early lead, 1KE still wins the 1v1 against Shackled Apollo. Yes, great job by Shackled Apollo to get the return kill through his passive. But JP, I mean, when you think about this, is that really something? You were two kills ahead of 1KE, and 1KE still manages to beat you in the 1v1. What do you think about that?
That's just... I don't know, man. That's just so stupid. I mean, he does percent health
done
damage.
yet.
You gotta remember that. He's going back in for another fight. I mean, 1KE has this procced of his... we have Theomars actually roaming top with Hextech GLP sitting in Zoe's W.
Who do you take that from?
What?
Oh,
no,
that was
no,
just,
it's a
his
mini
W.
drop.
Right. I got you. But they're not done yet. Shackled
Beautiful.
Apollo continue
the
fighting.
cleanse off from Nora. Half the damage.
Oh,
done
what
from
a
Hecarim,
great
but
job
Nora's
there.
He gets killed before the ultimate finishes casting, and it did not knock Salty's platoon away. So Nora still has ultimate available.
Absolutely, that was a great job there from Vape.io. Honestly, Salty Splatoon is doing extremely well ganking right now. That is one, possibly even two successful ganks he's had now. One of them in mid, one of them was in bottom lane. Compared to Daydream, who really only found one successful gank up in top lane.
I mean, he still has 3 assists, but Cyan just... remember, Cyan always gets bonus HP from killing like anything. So every time he kills a ward, gets 4 HP. Kills Yorick's barrier, 4 HP. I mean, you can't just do that. He's just gonna be coming to the point where you're not gonna be able to kill him. I mean, he has Bramble Vest, which makes sure 1KE on Yorick can't heal that much, but we have Salty and Theomars looking for lane again on Nora.
Also in top lane
Both
there,
going in on
1KE
top
trying
lane,
to fight against
missing
them.
the cube, but that will be an instantly dead 1KE.
Can they get Nora?
Nora in mid lane, actually getting that ultimate
Oh,
together.
can he get him?
And Theomar's taking...
Oh!
The turret shot went on to Salty. So another gank by Salty again in the mid lane. They really don't want Nora popping ahead against Theomars.
But if they can get Theomars ahead, which they have successfully done at this point, if we take a look at the gold difference here, he has about a 600 gold difference against Nora. That means he is going to be able to finish that Luden's Echo. And here's the thing, right? You and I both know what Zoe can do when they get to the late game. All she has to do is hit anybody with a Sleepy Trouble Bubble, and so much damage, dude.
But the only 2 people that she's going to be able to kill are Lucian and Orianna, which will be in the back line. So she has to be able to get to the back line first, because Rengar's going to be running around in the bush somewhere. Cyan's going to be too tanky. I mean, he has Spectre's Cowl. He's building different items at the same time. And then Brahms is going to be able to block anything that she tries to send. So she's really going to have to focus on Orianna or Lucian. Lucian hasn't done anything yet, so he's still trying to get on the board in this game.
But he does have a little bit of a CS lead, but it's not honestly a whole lot. I mean, if you look at the gold difference there, it looks like there is only 60 gold. Literally 60 gold. So that's like, what, 2.5 melee minions of a difference? No. Yeah, 2.5 melee minions. No. I don't know what I'm talking about, but here we go. We're getting another gank at bottom lane.
Rengar going in, kill Vaca having to use his ultimate on himself.
Theomars is here!
Theomars is just sitting there. Daydream's just running straight into the fight, taking all the damage.
Torshire
is just walking forward for some reason, and Gummy Hat's going to be able to pick up an easy kill. Theomars still in the front line, getting a Sleepy Trouble bubble off.
Oh, Theomars!
The damage is too much, but Salty Platoon's going to look for that, but Cyan in the top lane getting first turret. York's actually in mid lane right now. We have Hecarim coming around from the side again. He's going to have his, does not have his Mercury Treads, but Daydream is still here. You need to leave.
But look, 1KE is going to put pressure on that mid lane tower here, and it looks like the call for right now for Vape.io is going to be to hover around this Infernal Dragon. Now, if they can get this Infernal Dragon, that's going to be great for them, but Shackled Apollo is going to go ahead and pick a fight with 1KE here. But it looks like nobody else is going to roam up there besides Nora, but this might actually be Infernal Dragon going over to the side of Vape.io, provided that they can be careful here. But here we go, 1KE going down.
1KE dying again, but that's all for Dragon. Daydream almost killing the Dragon, but killing Salty.
Can he get Vaca
almost
too?
Killing Vaca, but Vaca had to ignite and flash away.
All right, JP. So we got a Infernal Dragon and a 2-for-1 on the side of SULESB, right? Sorry, Vape.io took the Infernal Dragon, but there were 2 kills given over to SULSB. If this transitions into a tower pick, which, I mean, I don't know if they're going to be... Uh-oh! Poor Nora taking the free tower hit there because of the Sleepy Trouble bubble. But I don't know if that was completely worth it. I mean, it might be even, but what do you think?
I think it was pretty even. I don't think that Daydream should have went for that. He was really close to getting it, but knowing that Hecarim was there with Smite ready, there just wasn't much he could do. But he did get a kill off on him too, so it was kind of like a back and forth, but they did get an actual mid lane. So I think SULSB actually came out just a little bit on top of that. But here's the other thing. Third Infernal. It's coming. This will be a highly contested dragon.
Absolutely right there. That third Infernal Dragon means that this is going to be quite a crazy game.
There are 4 control wards all around Dragon. One in Pixel Bush, one by Red Pit, the other in Tri, and then the other one's actually in Dragon Pit. There's 4 control wards from SULSB in that single area.
I mean, they're definitely putting a lot of priority on this Infernal Dragon here. I mean, the amount of gold that they dropped in there, I mean, that's what, 75 times 4? How much is that?
Uh-oh. Yes,
there's 3 men here.
Turret, but you have 3 top lane right now. They're all trying. No more minions under turrets, which means they're going to have to back away.
Oh, 1KE!
Gets the Sleepy Trouble bubble. That's not going to do. 1KE is going to go back out, and Hecarim's going to finish off the turret here.
Hecarim should be able to get out just fine. But there they go. We have Nora coming in as well.
Gonna go in.
SULESB, they want to collapse on this. Maybe not.
They can't. Hecarim's just running away.
But look at how many resources that pulled away, though. They have 4 members on the top side now, and that just leaves Georgeshire and Vodka free to farm over that bottom lane. They could translate this to a tower if they really wanted to, but they have to watch out for this Rift Herald, because now the call for SULESB is, well, we have all this pressure, we might as well use it.
And Hecarim just going to recall. No contest whatsoever. All 5 members of SULSB taking down Rift. Cyan's going to be looking to take down those turrets. They might actually look to make it mid, because keep in mind, yep, he's going to use it mid. They're going to put all this pressure on mid lane.
And why not? They have all 5 members grouped up here already. Vape.io, they're trying to react, but they're a little bit slow to react to this. To their credit, though, Theomars is going to be... They might actually be able to kill this. If they can kill this, that'd be huge.
Beautiful ultimate by Nora. Cyan actually getting another ultimate off right on top of Salty's platoon, and then Lucian just stacking his ultimate on top.
Georgeshire gets caught out by Daydream.
And also Daydream getting a bunch of damage on, but Theomar's getting Sleepy Trouble bubbled. And now Georgeshire just barely getting away with any stoke of health, but Shackled Apollo's actually going to fall for this one. Not really. Brom's going to save the day, and now 1 KE falls to Nora. The Brom save on Cyan is just, Cyan's just so tanky, and he's just going to get tankier.
Absolutely.
Ezreal SB is starting to scale.
Georgeshire made a mistake there, in my opinion, right? The ultimate on Vodka was on him. He should have just let him
go in. No, he's not. He did not click on a target to jump on a Z.
All right. So, for those of you who need to be reminded, if Zillion ults you, please die, okay? Because you get such a big health reset that it's almost worth it to just kill yourself, right? If Georgeshire had gotten himself killed, that could have completely changed the way that that fight turned out, right? But on the flip side of that, kudos to SULESB for really turning that fight into a 2-for-0 and a tower in their favor, right? They ended up getting that inhibitor tower. I honestly, JP, I thought that they were not going to be able to get that middle outer turret, and it was going to stay alive there. But here we go. We have 8 seconds. Here comes the Infernal Dragon.
Cyan's lining up in the river. He's probably going to ult down there.
1 KE. He has teleport. He can respond if they are ready for this fight. Shackled Apollo is here, though. They have all 5 members of SULESB here.
Someone's going to pull the trigger. Yep, there he is. He's teleported in, and Zoe does not get the Sleepy Trouble bubble off, and now they're just going to...
Look at this
Cyan
zoning!
and Braum are just going to stand in the way, making sure that they're not going to get...
Oh, no! Georgeshire!
Cyan ultimates and everything just going... I told you about the knockup. Look at the damage. Just there's nothing they can do. There is nothing they can do. Braum's ultimate just sets up a perfect execution for Nora to throw in her ultimate and just completely obliterate everyone.
Absolutely.
And then Cyan also charges anyone who runs away. Cyan charges in and re-knocks someone back up.
Vape.io are just not ready for that team fight. They were not ready for that fight. They do not have enough resistances built in. 1 KE just has Merc Treads and a Triforce. All on the flip side, Salty's Platoon just has Cinderhulk and Sheen. He's still trying to build Triforce. There is a lot of damage on Vape.io, but there is so much more tank with Chili's and Shackled Apollo. And that's a problem.
3.5k HP in less than 20 minutes. Cyan's passive alone giving him 797 bonus HP. Not to mention overgrowth. He's just going to get tankier. 1KE trying to fight for this, but that will be a dead turret. Look, Cyan just pushing away his ultimate, but Shackled Apollo getting double teamed here by Salty's
Platoon. Salty's Platoon might go down. He has a slow on him.
Shackled Apollo's going to look to kill Salty, but he's not going to be able to get him because Salty's just a little bit faster.
Oh, no. He got so close, but so far. But he was still able to get the tower in the mid lane. Like, Shackled Apollo, that death is totally worth it because look at how open this game is for Vape.io. And the problem is, JP, I've said it once and I'm going to say it again. The problem is there's just not enough tank on the side of Vape.io. They cannot deal with the amount of damage that comes out of Daydream, out of Nora, or Gummy Hat. They need a poke. Theomars just has to poke over and over and over again with the Sleepy Trouble Bubble and his Q. And maybe they have a chance, but that last team fight was all about Georgeshire getting caught by a great ultimate from Nora and great knockup from Shackled Apollo as well.
Looks like there's some pings going down for Baron. They might be looking to take Baron
because at this point, why not? Warmoth's completed. He also has Abyssal Mass completed as well. I mean, this Scion is so absurdly tanky right now. I would be very surprised if anybody from Vape.io can actually take him down by themselves.
It's Adaptive Helm, but yeah, close enough.
Sorry.
I know, they're close. They're close. I understand. But Braum's starting off fight. Daydream does not get it off, but now Vape.io is going to respond.
They see it. They know what's happening. They have the
You know
Scuttle
it's
Crab there.
Theomar's going over, getting the Sleepy Trouble bubble on Cyan. But Cyan just immediately gets rid of it. Look at that.
Just
They're
doesn't
going to have
care.
to get off with 1KE. 1KE is going in with his minions, and Zillion getting the stun off on both Rengar and Shaka to Apollo. Zoe.
He got it on Nora.
People down, Salty having to use her cleanse, and now they're Nope, Baron got reset. This is just a team fight win. Theomar's getting almost killing Gummy Hat. It's half HP. But just the poke coming down. Salty's platoon's going to go and charge over and gets the charge back on Daydream. Daydream's going to ult and get away. But Braum's going to ult in and knock up a couple people himself. But Lucian getting those. Nora, beautiful ultimate on 3 people. And now Salty's platoon is going to fall for this one. York's going to kill Rengar. And now Zoe actually killing Braum. But now Zoe's going to die for that one. And now you have to deal with Baka, Torchlight, and 1KE. Shaco to Apollo still having about half HP, but Salty making a big mistake going in. I told you, he dives the backline and he's dead. You can't kill a Cyan.
And that ended up turning that fight into a 2-for-1 again in favor of SULSB. Oh, 2-for-2. Sorry, you're right. Chili's.
2-for-2.
Right. It could have been a 2-for-1 for Vape.io had they just backed off. But Salty's platoon, unfortunately for him, the call, he wanted to kill Shackled Apollo, but again, he's just so tanky. And Salty's platoon, well, you're not so tanky.
Yeah, Georgeshire almost fell. If Georgeshire didn't back off, then he might have died. Lucian getting very far ahead now. So 1KE having double buffs, but I mean, you look at Cyan, yeah, you got him like 20% HP. 5 seconds later, full HP. You can't kill him. It's now late game where he's almost at 4k HP, exactly 3,884, and his W is giving him 877. It's absurd.
Absolutely. I mean, we're in a point right now where the damage is starting to come in. Salty's platoon is going to walk right up to Daydream. Look at all this damage here. Can he get him? Takes down to quarter HP there, but JP, it's just an Ocean Drake this time. We're done with Infernals for now.
Just an Ocean Dragon, but that Ocean Dragon is very important to Cyan. And that's an easy dragon. Nothing they can do.
With Salty's
and now
down
1KE.
so low.
And here's the thing is, 1KE does not have teleport. He's about to have teleport, but Cyan's just in the top lane. I mean, he has teleport up and his ultimate. He can just charge down mid lane whenever he wants, but he's just going to split top lane.
Absolutely, because why not? Shackled Apollo, they have that TP advantage, and 1KE, his teleport, like you said, is just now coming up online, so they are rotating him up top lane to try to deal with that wave here. Has to be careful, though, as it's going to get full channeled Q from Shackled Apollo. We might get another fight.
Going in. We have a Cyan going in right on top of
Georgeshire again.
Georgeshire getting ulted again, and even after flashing away, Baka about to die, but Hecarim's just falling slowly and slowly. Daydream getting almost killed, but healed constantly, getting a Sleepy Trouble bubble, jumping away to the red buff, saving his life. But multiple kills coming out for Lucian. Lucian using his Bork on Theomar's, and Theomar's is going to die right then and there to Nora. That is going to be a free Baron and another kill for Gummy Hat. Actually, Cyan's going to take this one. Nope, Lucian kill. They're going to look to... I don't know what the call is.
The call has got to be Baron. Everybody's dead. You have all of your lanes pushing, and everybody still has a relatively high hit points. Look at Shackled Apollo. Looks like he literally got.
He's full.
Yeah, it looked like he's got no damage. It's like he never even got touched in that team fight there. So Daydream is going to decide to get this tower, which is still fine because the rest of his team are just going to continue to whittle down this Baron. And in my opinion, what is Vape gonna do about this? They don't have any of their summoners. They don't have any ultimates. It's just they're gonna have to get this over. And Salty Platoon doesn't have flash to flash over the wall, and that is a feels bad man. But SULES take the Baron.
Maybe if he had Ghost, he could have gotten there.
Ooh, not even with Ghost, man.
Ooh, I can do as well. I mean, as a Ramus in Earth, I was able to get where Chili's and Nora stands right now, all the way to tier 2 turret in bottom lane before stopping.
Right, but that's just Earth, man. I mean, how absurd is that game mode anyways, right? I mean, come on.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, when you get Ramus, you can go 4.5k movement speed down mid lane. Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
You can just do whatever you want here, but the main point here is that this is just looking like SULES's game, SULESB's game to lose here. They have an AK
getting that
goalie
stop.
here.
And
Salty
he's
Splatoon.
oh, he can dash. Salty can dash through the little dead turret there, and Shackled Apollo can't. But thankfully, the 1K Daydream getting a little bit caught out there, but jumping right
Not
over
even.
1K's barrier. Daydream is going to die for that one. Dorchard getting an easy kill off,
turnaround.
but Brom getting the ultimate off, and barely getting the ultimate off, and a beautifully timed Q and ultimate. Just the timings are just so well done. So
And
we're gonna see
again,
another
this is
Super
just
Trouble.
Dorchard getting caught, in my opinion, over and over again by SULESB. His positioning on this Kaisa, not exactly the greatest, okay?
Look at this. He has Thornmail now. He's just sitting there. Turrets do nothing. Look at this.
Zero cares in
He
the
wants the
world, says
turret.
Shackled Apollo here. They're going to
Boom,
take
there
down
goes
this tower.
Wait for it. You just got to get him out of combat for just a second. 5, 4, 3. Oh no, we got stunned again.
They
We're gonna have
stunned
to
him
go in
up.
on this one, but Vaca gets stunned over here. 3, 2, 1. There's the HP. There it goes. Look at that.
Warmogs, man.
And-
Warmogs and Ocean
yep, that's-
Dragon. Insane. But
4.5k HP.
But again, what can Vape.io do against this team composition? Yes, Salty Splatoon has Triforce done, is going to start building tanky there. 1KE has his Spirit Visage, and also looks like he's trying to build, I believe that would be Sterak's Gauge, I believe. He's got the Joram's Fist. Right? Isn't that what that item's called? Joram Fist? Yeah, Joram's
Yeah,
Fist.
Darm's Fist.
But the problem for me is Yorkshire is getting caught out over and over again by SULES due to some questionable positioning, in my opinion. The last two team fights, Yorkshire has been pretty much dead in these team fights, right? Like he just gets caught out and then he dies. Shackled Apollo here, they're going to try to continue to fight against Shackled Apollo here. They do turn on Drowsy, but here's the rest of SULSB.
Platoon just barely getting caught out there, almost dying, having to smite to live, but Shackled Apollo just being constantly berated on, and he's still alive.
Doesn't even care about Vape.io, their damage right now. Doesn't even care that he is getting attacked by 4 members here, because he
That's
knows
gonna
the
be
rest of
another-
his team is just going to collapse on them, and all their abilities are on cooldowns.
That's going to be an easy Earth Dragon, but here's the thing, if their Baron is just about to run out and they didn't get much with it,
Well, they
their
got
Baron buff is gone.
Dragon, and they opened mid inhibitor. You're right, I would have liked to have seen him taking the inhibitor, but at the same time, they did lose some of their damage in Daydreams. Nora, I believe, was pretty relatively low there, so who knows? You know, we're not into comms. We don't know what the communication is. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what Vape.io can really
Look
do
at that.
here.
I'd say Cyan's a better turret pusher than Yorick. He just one hit and that thing is gone half HP.
To 1KE's credit, he does have a slight CS lead, but honestly, it doesn't really matter at this point. I mean, the rest of his team, there's just... Vape.io right now just doesn't have the damage. Yorkshire is behind.
A beautiful bubble off on Shade, but Shade's still taking the damage. He's not even dying. Braum getting the ultimate off, missing everyone. But Rengar
And there
going
goes
over and
Yorkshire
getting
again.
Had killing Yorkshire. But Salty's Platoon again jumping on Shackled and having to flash over his own base wall to get away. You can't target Shackled. You can't.
Absolutely. I mean, just any damage attempted on him is basically just wasted here. Daydream is a much better opportunity if they can get to him, but
More
again,
ins going on. Salty's
SULSB
Platoon
is
going in
just
right
too
on
big.
top of Rengar, but Rengar able to do a ton of damage. Again, Salty ulting back, and he's gonna pay the price for that one. I mean, he keeps going into the back line, and the tanks are there to respond. You can't. He keeps running into the back line, and which is what you're supposed to do. But if you can't kill someone in the back line, he hasn't even really
I
built.
think we both know who we want for this interview, right? It's a contest between either Gummy Hat or Shackled Apollo. Honestly, Shackled Apollo just gives 0 Fs about Vape.io right now. Honestly, like, what can they do against them? Yorkshire doesn't have damage right now. He needs a couple more items, or at least one more item to really scale. Gummy Hat says get both. I think we both know what that means.
Oh,
Vodka
Vodka
does-
having to flash away.
He had his ultimate, but decides not to use it there. But this SULES team right now is way too far ahead. That gold lead is just over 10K right now, JP. How do you come back from that kind of a deficit? It's impossible!
You can't, not against a Cyan. Cyan's just, you literally have to kill everyone else on SULES's B team before you kill Cyan. Even then, so it's gonna be hard. He has gargoyles. Dear God, help the person that gets into
Look
a
at this
team
guy.
fight with
Look
him.
at it. Look at how much he had. 200 armor, 4,500 health, and 200 armor.
500. And
He's
now
absurd.
keep in mind, if he activates gargoyles with more than three or more enemy champions around, he will have 9,000 HP. For a
He's
matter
going
of
over.
a couple-
He got the steal. I don't believe it. It's probably not going to matter.
They're paying the price for this, and now they're looking, Daydream looking out for someone, but look at this. Cyan's going in with a beautiful ultimate.
Oh boy.
Nora also getting an ultimate off, and Lucia getting the Baka barely running away with his life there, but now you stole Baron, but you lost.
You lost the game. It doesn't matter if they stole Baron. A 10K gold lead is a 10K gold lead, JP.
All of the Barons gone. Yes, you may have stole Baron. Oh wait, Vodka has Baron still. He's actually still alive. But it doesn't matter now. They're gonna end the game.
They absolutely are. One turret goes down, JP. Another one's
That's
going
it.
down. Vodka's dancing. Salty Spittoon is going to do absolutely nothing. He's just going to die.
Look
That's
at
not how you
Cyan.
pad your
Look at
KDA.
Cyan.
And that is going to be GG for SULESB. Vape.io getting the consolation prize of getting the awesome Baron seal, but ends up still losing the game because 10K gold, JP, is way too much of a deficit, unfortunately, for them. So, Gummy Hat and, let's see.
I mean, look at this. Cyan does his fair share. Cyan does more damage than Rengar and Orianna. He does more damage than Yorick and almost outdamaged Zoe. They had 4 superpowers on their team. That is just... Oh my god. And he's a tank. He's a tank!
It is absolutely nuts. All right, JP. If they're in the Aquadome, let's get them in here. Gummy Hat and Shackled Apollo, please join in the Aquadome so that we can get you into our caster desk here. Because, honestly, Shackled Apollo's play on that Scion, I mean, you're in favor of it. We got one person in here. We need the other one. So who we got here? Caleb, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. So are you, so what's your summoner? Are you Gummy Hat or are you Shackled Apollo?
I'm Gummy Hat.
Gummy Hat,
The
welcome,
one-
welcome.
Gummy.
All right, I'll ping the Discord again so that we can get Shackled Apollo in here.
VDA
Yes,
Shop's asking
SLC
new hair.
God,
Yeah,
I got myself a haircut.
You're a little late to that party.
I got myself a haircut. But, here we go. So Shackled Apollo should
Nora
be coming
just
in.
joined and Shackled Apollo just joined.
Whoops.
Oh.
I hit a button. I accidentally went to the
Wrong
Aquadome. Looking fresh with that haircut. Thank you so much. I like to think that I got a pretty awesome haircut here.
Looking like a Jerkson wannabe.
Your haircut's like fresh, bro.
Jerkson wannabe.
Lay it on me.
Roast.
Give me the praise. It's been a long time coming.
I don't like that noise.
All right. Once we get Shackled Apollo in here, let's see here. Chill, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, man. I honestly thought you had followed a long time ago, but it's totally fine. But anyway, so while we wait for Shackled Apollo to eventually make his way to the Aquadome.
Oh my god.
What?
Me too, man.
If you still have the match available, look under the self-mitigated damage. Cyan, 56,000 HP has been mitigated.
Speak of the devil, here he is.
Cyan's a big boy.
Not only was Cyan a big boy, but also Gummy Hat, you were a pretty big boy there in the bottom lane as well here. But JP, I'm sure you want to start us off, so go ahead.
Oh man. So Shackled, how long have you been playing Cyan?
2 days.
Not very. Okay, yeah.
He literally
Not
just-
very long. But now you realize why Cyan is one of the most powerful.
I play him
Especially.
in He's just broken.
Yeah. So what I want to know is what went through your head. I don't know if you know much about Cyan though, if you haven't played, but obviously you know it's W passive. Every time you kill something, you get health
Yeah.
for it, right?
I
They
probably
picked
had
Yorick.
yeah.
They picked Yorick, the one that spawns minions and gives Cyan even more HP.
Well,
What went through your head?
I mean Yorick's a pretty good counter pick, but like the thing with Yorick is if you gank him early, he's useless. So
True.
I
Yeah,
mean
the
Kyler
patience,
shot.
the patience
I mean,
off the Rengar.
yeah, Daydream shot calling really carrying us.
Yeah, Daydream did a great job shot calling. Definitely.
Yeah, he sat in that
Definitely
bush a long amount of time.
He sat there
Yorick-
for like almost an entire minute.
Yeah, I mean Yorick didn't ward early, and that was kind of his problem. Like you're supposed to ward there like at like 140ish,
I think
like I did.
after the second wave, I'm pretty
But
sure.
yeah, like right after the first wave usually. But Yorick didn't even use his ward, so it was just an easy gank.
Absolutely. So, Shackled Apollo, you look incredibly dominant over in that top lane. But over on the bottom lane, we had Gummy Hat, who also popped off, going 8-1. And I forget how many assists you actually got there in that
I think
last
I had
game.
8 assists there.
Something
yeah.
like that, yeah. But you were kind of popping off there. So, OG Swifty says that Lucian Ezreal, best AD carries in the league right now. As somebody
I'm
who
pretty
plays
sure those-
Lucian a lot as well, do you agree, or do you have something else you want to say to that or add to it?
Well, okay. Like, I think he's onto something there because so far I've basically only played Lucian and Ezreal, and I feel like, well, okay, I haven't done always good because I usually int a lot, but we usually win on those champions, so I agree with him.
Alrighty, so I mean, basically, like, why would you say that crit?
Ooh.
Like, despite the little, the love that crit items got, why are crit-based AD carries still not good enough to dethrone Lucian and Ezreal? Because honestly, like, when you think about it, right, Lucian and Ezreal, like, Ezreal has a notoriously like weak early game, where it's supposed to be like that carry that you take if you want to scale into the late game, right? Lucian is the opposite of that. He's the early game bully that falls off a little bit come late game. Why are these two so much better than crit-based AD carries right now?
Well, really, they banned Caitlyn because we just bullied. Well, Caitlyn bullies Kaisa a lot, and I felt comfortable with the Caitlyn, but they banned it away from me because they're noobs. But Lucian does the same job. So that's why we picked Lucian there. Originally, we were going to run Lucian top too, but apparently
really?
Sion's better than Lucian top. Yeah, we wanted to
Yeah,
play the Lucian
it's a bit
Ezreal.
interesting. I think Lucian might be a bit better, but Daydream doesn't want it, so we can't play it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't put ADC's top lane. They fall off so
I haven't seen my
hard.
Vayne.
Vayne's
Yeah,
still pretty
Vayne,
good.
yes, but not when it comes to actual like team fights. Yes, Vayne, but I mean, you have a top laner who can actually like engage a fight instead of being an assassin. You put that in perspective of a Vayne, and it's just not as useful.
Well, you just run Irelia bot.
Wait, did you? Okay, stop talking. Did you? All right, did you guys see the how I flashed over the Baron wall and did like 800 damage with my ult? That's not fair.
We might have missed that on stream, actually.
No, like on
Oh, did
stream,
you?
literally,
That was
he goes,
like right.
he goes, I'm flashing over the wall, and then he flashes, and then I hear Sion ult, and I'm like, well, we win the game here. That's it.
That is true. You guys did lose Baron, but it looked like Daydream just decided, you know what, screw it, we're going in. We have a huge lead. We're going to end this right now.
Yeah,
that how
I
it
think
went?
When it didn't matter.
the screen was probably focused on Daydream because he was already in the fight, but I literally flashed the Baron wall and ulted in to follow him up, and
Yeah.
it was just
Yeah, after
was just
that
kinda
Baron
troll,
steal,
but-
I was just like, well, we win anyway if we kill them all here. And then that's when, my boy Ethan here went sicko mode. Just ulted
Sicko
over
mode.
the wall.
All right,
Flashed.
so over in the chat, Yes Bob says that Riot took away the base AD from the crit base AD carries, and that's what makes Lucian and Ezreal stronger. Do you agree with that, Gummy Hat, or do you think your coach doesn't know what he's talking about? You can be honest. It's okay.
I think he kind of knows what he's talking about. I mean,
all right.
he's
You're
an
giving him
ADC
a
main
bit too much
himself.
credit.
Okay, that's true. I don't know, honestly. I just play the champions that I do good on, and I don't really read into the stats much because that's boring.
Absolutely. So Shackled Apollo, you guys just You said it was daydreaming shot calling that won you guys the game.
Oh, that was sarcasm.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
100% sarcasm.
I'm sorry. I'm just easily gullible, you guys. Just ask
No, I
SLC
think
God.
it was probably the last interview you did. You were debating on who to bring in, and they were just like, "Let's bring in Daydream. It looks like he's the shot caller." So now it's just a meme
just a
with
meme.
our team.
It's just a meme now. All right.
Yeah.
So all right. So I do have a question for you guys. Earlier we had to make the announcement that unfortunately Roman Legion and Team Very Nice were going to have to back out of the tournament. With SCLAS having been kind of like in the middle of the pack, do you guys feel like you guys now have a better chance to possibly make it to finals, or are you guys' goal not quite set that high?
Oh, our
we're
goal
gonna
is
win it.
definitely finals, even to try and win the
Yeah.
thing. Why set the goal low? Like, we're not the best team standing-wise, but, I mean, if we give it our all, what can we really hope for, right?
You know, I really think we're making a big comeback too. We're on a pretty big win streak right now.
Yeah, they kicked me off Team A, so I have
Yeah,
to,
so
know,
he-
put
Yeah,
it
yeah.
up
So
to
so
number.
what do you have to say to Shalodin about that? I guess.
Hey, all I'm saying is the B in Team B stands for better.
Whoa.
I like the in-house rivalry. It's always spicy.
Didn't we decide this before where there was an SULS A versus B and A1?
No,
No,
B1.
no,
B1.
B1.
Yeah, yeah.
Caleb
B1.
lost.
Oh, okay. All
We
right.
had-
all right, you got
My
bragging
ass
rights.
kicked.
All right, you got bragging. You got
All right,
bragging
watch the
rights. You got
language,
bragging
watch
rights.
the
Oh, my bad,
language.
my bad. I'm sorry.
All right, but
I didn't even hear it.
we had
I didn't hear it.
I heard it, and Stream probably heard it too. I know
I didn't hear
SLC God. If he's chilling in chat, he probably heard it
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
team's
SLC
better.
God.
B team's actually so much better. A is trash.
No, we
Midget Gizmo says Rev, so party at my house. If we win this game, I'll pay for your plane ticket.
too. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it.
Whoa.
I'm down. If you want to pay for, if you're, all right. Listen, if somebody wants to pay for my plane ticket to go anywhere to hang out or party or what have you, I'm down. I'm okay with it. But we do have another game coming up here. So Gummy Hat and Shackled Apollo,
Ooh.
you guys played amazing in that last game there. And I guess one last question before we go. What are your guys' thoughts, or sorry, not thoughts, predictions on who's going to win in the next game, which is going to be Novasphere Gaming against SULESA?
Who was Novasphere again?
Oof!
Yeah, I don't know. I
No,
don't
not
remember
even
them.
not even trying to flame. Like,
Oh, really?
there's just
Okay.
so many
Yeah.
teams.
Novasphere Gaming, that is
remember
NSG Nightmare, Midget Gizmo, a dude.
Oh yeah, I Gizmo's cool. I don't know.
Are they the ones that play Pantheon top?
No, that's Eclipse Fury. Transpike's the Pantheon
Oh.
main. Clark Kempf in chat's like, yikes!
I don't know. I think I gotta root for A team.
Yeah, I gotta root for my boys, even though they kicked me off their team. You know, I'm still gonna.
No, you got promoted, Caleb.
Oh, my bad. I get those two words mixed up. I'm gonna vote for Team A.
Yeah, I'm gonna also vote for Team A.
Alrighty, we will see if you two are correct or if Novasphere Gaming is going to make themselves known to you guys by taking down SULESA. So thank you so much to Shackled Apollo and Gummy Hat for coming on to the caster desk. Always a pleasure to do these player interviews. We love it, and we can't wait to do more later on, hopefully. So we'll see.
Yeah,
Thanks
just
for
stop
having
bringing
us.
in Daydream. All right.
Yeah, please. I'm tired of him being in here.
Alrighty, well thank you guys so much for coming on. We're going to take a quick little break here to prepare for game number 2. So stay tuned for our last game of the night as we get that all set up and everything. So just enjoy the highlight reel. By the way, guys, if you want your clips, if you want your highlights to be in these videos, you got a clip in Twitch. You got a clip. You got to put the link in Discord, and we'll put them into the next video, and we'll get you guys onto those highlights there. All right. See you guys, and I see you guys in about 3 minutes.
Maybe actually pick that one up, and they're gonna actually take that tower.
He picked it up a while ago. Yeah.
But there we go. Hold on, we got a team fight happening, and Hero's entrance will come
Oh.
in. Here he is, but it's not gonna be enough. Celtics will shut down Lucian, And Urgot's now on the run from the 3-man squadron here, earning away as fast as he can. And here we go. The Vape is now looking for their opening. They see it. They have it. They want
They
to go
can
for it.
taste that gold. They want that
They're falling
gold.
low. Here we go. Urgot's going in, and he's gonna fall. Execution. Pike will take him down. Echo's gonna fall as well, but a shutdown. Wow, double kill over to the Pike, giving Orin a little bit of gold there as well. And you know, that was actually not a bad trade for Vape. You got to give it to him, as they're still going from war. Southern Utah.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
oh no!
Shutdown.
Oh, somebody clip that, because that's what happens when Pike goes 9-1 and 4. Actually 9-0 and 4.
Just absolutely dominating the fact of the damage coming from Vape.io over here. Good to see it.
Oh,
they did
he
get it.
got it! What? He actually got it. Power Bases actually did get the dragon here. So many members of Eclipse Fury are going down. 1KE gets the shutdown gold as Mage Seeker does finally go down. Transfight goes down. That is the shutdown gold going over to Kaisa. That is not good if you're Eclipse Fury. But Night Hunter Rook, he sees that Kaisa has no mana. 1KE goes in and immediately bursts, and this might actually be, oh my gosh, 1KE is a god and kills everybody on Eclipse Fury. Who has the biggest cojones to start this fight? Because whoever loses this fight will definitely lose Baron and be on the back foot for quite a while. And that charm does hit on KK Hillboy, and he will go down. Mage Seeker does go down for it as well. But the team fight did get started here by a pick onto KK Hillboy. Illusion goes down. And it looks like Magic Jason's going to go down. Eclipse Fury, those health bars getting whipped, and here comes Scarvina. 900 Rook tries to jump onto Octahey. Octahey's forced to back off. 900 Rook flashes as well. Multiple flashes being burnt out here, but Scarvina goes down in the back line there. Transfight goes down as well. Eclipse Fury, only Night Hunter Rook is left, and multiple members of Spew are still alive, and this could possibly be Baron for Spew.
I cannot stop getting
So many beings from Novosphere Gaming. They are spamming us with pings because it looks like they're actually going for an invade. Oh, JP, they might be going for an invade.
I'm the one shoutcasting this one. All right, I'll do my. Oh my God! Here we go. We got Atrix going in. Braum uses the Q to slow. There's a bunch of passages coming out from. Oh my God! And Braum's already dead by the. Graves gets the first blood. The Sandra gets a freeze off right on top of someone with the Braum passive. Oh my God! With forcing flashes everywhere. Victor had to flash away. Graves might just die for this. He might not. He actually just got frozen by Sejuani. Sejuani does manage not to kill him. He just gets away, and wow, that was a crazy. And so Graves did get first blood, and he did get. Oh my God, there might be another kill for Graves with the Silas gets the Q off. He fails flash, and that is for Graves. What a great job with the Q. This was oh my God, forcing recalls from everyone. Victor is starting to pull ahead, but here's the thing. He already backed once and got a couple of items, so now we're gonna peek at Silas getting more mana. He's just gonna teleport back in and go for the engage. He does manage to get stunned from Victor. Victor does not have the mana for this, but Silas does not have the HP. He will probably be looking for a W dash.
Oh, the footwork!
But the Q does not have the speed. He does get the pay. Like I said, the AoE from his passive is just stupid. Victor did not.
Silas had back perfectly. It made his back timing perfect here. We're getting a little bit of a fight here bottom lane though.
Fight. Braum does try to get both passives off on people, but Morgana decided to spell shield herself. Both heal goes down on Graves, and Morgana does get the flash away.
Oh no! Oh.
Price for that one. Braum's gonna he does get the triumph from that, and that will be a double kill bottom lane. Graves needs to go back in before Morgana gets taken out. Graves did just get that fleet forward. Morgana does get the kill. That is a double kill for bottom lane.
Does eat a charm by Larson. Well, Larson will also pay for that as well. But one of the main damage dealing threats is now dead. The rest of the team does try to go in, but that will be Jason going down as well. Another flash and another knockup onto Happy Kill. Happy Kill drop down low. Will Pillows go down as well? Pillows also tries to get another kill, but she will go down. A quadra kill for Eviction. Will Eviction get the pentakill? Come on, you guys. Can we get another pentakill?
Looking for Cyan, but Cyan's just so tanky. Urgon's just tearing right apart on the Anivia. Anivia gets taunted by, and she right back into her egg form. Kane does not manage
bottom
to
lane.
Cyan. But bottom lane, we have a little bit of a fight going on. I had to pan down there, but Jace does eventually die. It's now support v support. Who can heal the most? That might be a Nami kill though, because Nami can just heal. No, wait, Sona might just have the damage for that.
Oh my God!
Ow! Oh my God! What a battle! That was just absolute insanity of just support v support healing.
Alrighty, guys, we are back in it. We have our next game set up and ready to go for you guys. Are you ready, JP?
Yeah, I actually got back right as you did that.
Alright, so I totally forgot to do the coin toss really quick, so we need to do that really fast. Even though everyone's kind of set up, I believe, already.
I mean, whoever wins, they're probably just going to pick that side, so...
Nova's trash, says SLC God, aka Vita Strav. Let's see. Are they ready?
I mean, they're both ready.
Well, all right, let's go. We can just say let's go. Let's see here. Who is SLC God? I don't know who this guy is. Probably some crazy person. Who knows? Vita Strav is on the Eclipse Fury, by the way. Gummy hat. That's what team he's on. Alright, so let's go. Let's get this game started right away here. Who cares about a stupid coin toss? We're just waiting on Midget Gizmo to go. We'll see. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
There's a lot of flame in there.
I believe.
There's a lot of flame in this chat over here.
In stream chat? Or in game chat?
In stream chat.
Alright, doesn't matter because here we go. We're going in now. Alright, JP, here we are. A team that apparently is under SULES's radar to the point where they don't even remember who you know, that team, you know?
I guess we're not going to see yours for a third game in a row.
You sure?
Yeah.
We'll see. Alright.
As you wish.
Okay, Vita Straw, we can't allow that word in. You know that. Garbage team fighting. We'll see. Alright, so we had Gummy Hat and we had Shackled Apollo on here, and they said that SULES-A is going to take this fight. But what do you think? Who do you think is going to take this fight, JP? We've seen both of these teams play. Who do you think is going to take it?
I mean, SULES-A is already coming off. Oh, there's a Lucian ban, so we're not getting another Lucian. 3 Lucians in a row. But, I'm not sure. Both teams played very well. It's always been back and forth. And a Zillion ban. Oh, man. There's been like all the champions from last game. Ooh. Hovering over a couple different picks there.
So far, they have
Looking
the Aatrox.
Aatrox.
Now remember, JP, Aatrox is...
Oh. He's hovering to Jax. He's hovering Jax now. Oh, he's back to Aatrox. He's gonna pick Aatrox. Yep.
And there it is. Aatrox gets locked in for a dude. We were pretty sure that is going to go top lane. JP, do you have any thoughts on Aatrox?
That's another Kaisa again, but Aatrox, he's strong, especially if we bring Electric.
Hold on, I gotta time out SLC God for a second apparently. Hold on. I'm gonna put SLC God on timeout. He's trying to get past. He's trying to get past the auto mod bot. But keep going, JP.
With Electrocute Aatrox in the top lane, if you can land all 3 Qs immediately, any laner you're against will immediately take so much damage. We got another Vi coming in.
Oh, he's timed out for 10 minutes. I can't change it. I'm sorry. I wanted it just to be 5 minutes, but it looks like it's going to be 10 minutes instead. Whoops.
Oh, geez, all the messages are deleted.
Sorry. I'm gonna get a full load of that one later. My bad. But all right, back to it again. We have another Vi, and this time we have Tristana picked instead for AD carry instead of Ezreal. Ezreal's still unbanned, but has made it through this time.
We have a Victor. That could be a Victor top. It could be a Victor mid. I know he's still strong in some spots. But you have Vi. I'm not sure about Vi against Sejuani. I mean, yeah, Vi has a dash over walls, but so does Sejuani. Sejuani has a bit more of a crucial stun than Vi does, though.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Oh, I'm getting. I'm sorry, Asher. Asher, I'm sorry. All right, chill, bro. Apparently, just so that you know, or not chill, bro. Go Master Mason, just so you know. Apparently, the person you're trying to get with is a 14-year-old. So, chill, bro. Haha. There we go. All right. But back to this game here. We have not two support bans, but we have Silas taken away, and we do actually end up getting 2 support bans against NSG Sandman. So Pike and Nami get taken away. What are your thoughts? JP? JP, please. Where'd you go?
Gee, within the site's late game, he does 800 damage of an ultimate. Oh no. No, don't do it. Don't you dare do it.
I hit Firefox apparently on accident. My bad, guys. No, they're not going to pick. You know they're not going to pick Teemo. You know that's not going to be a pick. Why would it be a pick, JP?
Oh no, man. Oh.
Another
Scion. Let's do it.
It would add to the tanking lineup that they're going for. Yes. They have Penguin Ninja on Sejuani, and now they have Shade XC on the Scion this time. Last time to Vladimir didn't seem to work so well. But now he's on the Scion, so
I'm seeing so much CC coming from SULES.
They got Victor, Scion, Sejuani. It's gonna be really easy for Kaisa to get in.
All you have to do is the moment someone hits one knockup, they're dead. You got Sejuani's stun, you got Victor's grab and stun in his W area, then Scion's got 2 of them. It's just going to be a stun fest. The next worst thing you could do right now is bring in Braum. You put Braum in that mix, and there's nothing that's going to stop SULES.
Now remember, SULES, they tried their hand at Vi. They didn't find any success on it. This time it's going to be Novosphere Gaming that's going to try Vi, and they're going to see if they can't be more successful with it than SULES A was. Penguin Ninja is on, in my opinion, probably is more CJ Osaurus gets his Tarek, guys. It's going to be a spicy one. Now, remember, JP, do you remember the last time CJ Osaurus had Tarek?
Oh, yeah. I remember that one. I remember it too well.
Literally saved his team without realizing it. Literally.
The ultimate timings. His stuns were perfect.
Well,
just look at
the good ones were good, the bad ones were bad.
Just look at the face of confidence. Believe.
Oh my gosh.
I hate him. I hate Tarek too. Trust me.
Tarek, however you want to say it.
I don't know. Kaisa Tarek bottom lane.
Alrighty.
I don't know, man. Against Tristana Thresh, I think Tristana Thresh takes the cake.
It's gonna depend on how where the early pressure comes from, right? If Sandman can get Midget Gizmo a great avenue, like if they can hook Kaisa, then yes, they might have a chance. But at the same time, CJ Osaurus should not be dismissed so easily, in my opinion, on the Tarek pick, okay? Like, literally, we were just talking about a few seconds ago, JP. Tarek,
yeah, I know.
He loves that Tarek. He knows what he wants to do with it. But what I want to talk about, JP, is we saw SULES A try to use Vi once, and it didn't work so well for them. And now we see Jesse James trying out with Noosphere Gaming. Do you think Vi this time around is going to find more success, or is it still going to be kind of the same game that we saw Penguin Ninja?
I think it's going to be about the same with Penguin Ninja because I mean you're putting Vi against Sign, you're putting Vi against Sejuani, Victor. It's very hard to gank lane. I mean, it's going to be very tough for Jesse to actually be able to do something useful, in my opinion. With Sejuani being I think Sejuani is such a bigger threat than Vi, especially if you have a Victor. Because after Vi uses her Q, she has no mobility. That's it. She relies on her basic.
You could say the same thing about the dash from Sejuani, though.
Yeah, but she has a passive that helps stop slow. She has a stun that could do so much. I just think Sejuani, even yes, Sejuani could go in, but she's not going in against like a Victor or a Science.
Right.
She's going against like an easy to tag Ari or Aatrox. I mean,
Aatrox
Sejuani's just gonna be able to do much more.
Aatrox is interesting to me, right? Like, Aatrox has kind of fallen off of the tier list for a while now. I mean, some of the nerfs that he's gotten have like really taken him down there, right? Like, you remember? Sorry, I got an itch in my ear. It's gonna be really awkward on stream, but anyways. So you remember when Aatrox was super dominant in top lane, right? Back when Urgot was a thing, it was like Urgot, Aatrox all the time. That's kind of what we saw. Against Sion, though, I mean, it depends on if a dude can get ahead on Aatrox early, right? If a dude gets a lead against Shade XC, that lane is effectively over, in my opinion, because Aatrox just does so much more damage than Sion does, and Sion won't be able to build the necessary resistances to counteract the damage coming out from a dude, right? That being said, though, mid lane's obviously a skill matchup, right?
Yeah.
There's not much, and bot lane is pretty much the same way as well. I mean, I don't know. Where do you think the priority is going to be for Jesse James? Where do you want him? Where do you think he should go?
He needs to get Sejuani away from her buffs. You need to make Sejuani not anywhere near her buffs. You need vision on her at all times because one of her ganks is almost led instantly to a kill. I mean, if Sejuani ganks Sion, that's guaranteed super stun of Sion's Q and Sejuani's stun. You put Sejuani in Victor. If Sejuani gets a stun, then Victor will throw down his patch and they'll get stunned again. So, I mean, you're
right.
Throwing...
The amount of CC on SULESA is super scary, right? I mean, and on top of that, they have Taric, right? They have his ultimate that's going to make people invulnerable, right? For this dive comp of Sion Sejuani, what more could you ask for, right? And with the late game scaling of Victor and Kaisa, like, that is so much damage that's going to get pumped out, right? On the flip side of that, though, they do have a lot of, they have a really easy engage tool in Jesse James on that Vi pick, and they can follow it up with Ari if she uses her ultimate correctly. Aatrox can follow up on it as well. I mean, we're going to have to see. I think, in my opinion, Novasphere Gaming need to get an early game lead, and they need to get that snowball rolling before SULESA can really truly come online. That's going to be that team comp. Once it starts coming online, it's going to be super scary, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right, but here we are. We're going to go into the game here now, guys. SULESA going up against Novasphere Gaming here. What? What?
I don't think a dude knows he doesn't have items.
Oh, no. Are you kidding me?
He doesn't have items.
He's going to know here in a second because they're going to try to go on to Penguin Ninja here, and then he's going to be like, oh, wait a minute, I don't have items. Let's see if he notices. This could be next level strats here, guys. No?
He has no idea.
Dude, JP. Dude, this is not what you do on stream. Dude, no. Oh my God, we're gonna stay here, JP. This is gonna make or break the lane here. Minions have spawned. If he doesn't realize he doesn't have items, is this a next level strat? Is this a strategy? Can anybody in chat break this down for me? Is this another strat that I don't know about? There's the ping.
He doesn't know.
Hey, you're back, Asher. I'm glad that you're back. Nova's trash. He does it. He knows now. There we go. Oh, that is disaster. But he finally realizes he has items. And there he goes. Back to lane with the items.
God.
He's not going to burn teleport. No, he's going to have to burn teleport now.
No, he's going to burn it.
That is a huge disaster for Novasphere Gaming over in the top lane there. Because now, Shade XC, he's going to have some experience. I'm pretty sure.
Not much. But it will be just a tiny bit. Because the minions just now started
No,
to
it's
fall.
the same amount. It's the same amount of experience. Never mind. A dude just barely made it. Next
Mhm.
level strats, guys. Next level strats. But
Man.
if we take a look here, Electric Sheep already putting the hurt onto NSG Nightmare here over in this mid lane. Already making them burn one of his health potions. The early level 2 is
believe-
completed. The hook! And there he goes! He got the hook
Oh.
onto Eradicating Hater. Eradicating Hater, he eased to get out of the way there, but Sandman takes so much damage here. Midget Gizmo holds on to the heal for now, and it looks like they're going to be able to walk this one out. Eradicating Hater does finally have his E, and there we go, the heal comes in. The E goes on to Eradicating Hater as well. A couple more charges, maybe he might actually be able to take him out. Can he get him? Yes, he does! First blood over to Midget Gizmo, but is he done yet? TJO Source in a 2v1 situation here might actually go down here. This is the lead that I was talking about here. He takes down Sandman. Can he take down Midget Gizmo? The answer is going to be no, as Triumph is going to make sure of that.
I honestly almost thought he had Midget Gizmo because he had the ward in the bush and the minions were attacking him.
He had to help the minions. And here we go. NSG Nightmare gets a charm onto Electric Sheep. The flash comes in for Jesse James. Can Penguin Ninja get there in time? The answer is going to be no. And Electric Sheep gets taken down here. Penguin Ninja finds itself alone against two members. Jesse James is really pretty low here as well. But are they able to do enough damage? They do get the Q. The flash comes in for Penguin Ninja. Slows down Jesse James a little bit there. But so far, NSG are winning against SULES.
Yeah, I mean, look at the gold. Tristana's doubled Kaisa.
First blood, 450 bounty, double, yeah, 1,800 gold to 900. B should become A, says SLC God. If this game continues the way that it is, now this is the question, JP. This is the real question. Can NSG, can Novosphere Gaming continue to snowball? Can they continue to put pressure onto this bot lane here? Sandman is a little bit low in experience compared to, he just got level 3 there. But I want to know if they can continue to snowball, JP. What do you think?
I think they can. I mean, Sejuani is going to get a couple good ganks here and there. Vi already has a kill over Sedge, but they really have to look forward to late game now. They've already
Look at
lost
the top
early
lane
game.
here.
Shade
A
XC is
dude
actually-
takes down Shade XC. Does he have flash? He does flash out of the way there. Can he finish this off? Or will Shade XC be able to get out there? He does have these, Soul Well? Yeah, Soul Well does
Grassley
keep him
Undying.
alive.
That too.
But a great job there. A dude needs to be careful. But so far, a dude is winning over in that top lane. And I said that if a dude plays correctly, Aatrox should win that matchup against Sion. I mean, you might have said it. You might not have said it. I don't remember. But
I did.
you did say.
I was trying to get the point off.
Yep.
I don't think I did, but Sion against Aatrox is just not a good matchup. I don't know why I mean, I love Sion, yes, but not against anyone that has dashes. He's able to, I mean, with the Aatrox nerf of his E having a little bit of longer cooldown but no longer charges, Sion, all the dude has to do is just dash out of his Q. You can't get knocked up by Sion as long as you play right. Just save the E for when he Qs and you can just dash on the side and yeah, it's just not much you can do about it.
And he has a CS lead. He has 11 CS ahead of Shade XE here. It looks like here comes a gank over on bottom side. The Q comes out, doesn't hit anybody. Oh, misses the hook, and that will be... Are they going to be able to turn this one around? The W comes out, hits Midget Gizmo. They put the slow onto Sandman here. Now remember, there are no summoners, but over in the mid lane, NSG Nightmare does take down Electric Sheep just a little bit here. They're trading back and forth, but Nightmare's losing that trade pretty heavily.
Electric Sheep is going to run out of mana here probably soon enough. But he is winning in CS too.
Ari just can't quite deal the same amount of damage that Electric Sheep, that Victor can, but if we're not careful here, Midget Gizmo, watch out, here comes Penguin Ninja, CGS Source. They want to get the Thresh. Sandman looks like is going to give himself up, and Eradicating Hater gets one for SULESB. Good patience there from the jungle and the bot side of SULESA.
That will be a help for Eradicating Hater actually getting some gold back on Tristana.
You mean Kaisa?
Sorry. No, I meant Eradicating Hater getting some gold back. Like, as in she's gaining gold to help fight.
Right, yeah. I see what you're saying. Midget Gizmo decides to elect to stay over here. Gonna try to clear this out with Tristana. It's relatively easy to clear out these waves. And now the game is kind of slowed down a little bit. And this is not necessarily what I want Novasphere Gaming to really do. I need Jesse James to force something else to happen here, right? He had a couple really good early game starts, almost taking down Penguin Ninja on top of taking down Electric Sheep. And over in the bottom lane there, they got themselves an early game lead here, but it's been really quiet so far. What do you think?
Yeah, after that, after the snowball, they just kind of lost track of it. Threats is kind of going around there to make sure Dragon is going to get taken here in a second or two, but it's definitely slowed down.
I mean, they still have about 1,000 gold lead, but if they're not careful, that early game lead that they built for themselves is not necessarily going to matter. I mean, what did you say?
Yeah. I mean... Oh... I don't think they knew CJ was there, but he just wanted to be careful. But it's definitely slowed. I don't know. It's a bit strange.
Well, it makes me a little worried, right? I mean, I said it over and over and over again. NSG, if you have any hopes of winning this game, of beating SCU-LES, you need to start to snowball. And they had a really good early game there, and I was super excited about it, but it's been way too quiet here for the past 5 minutes. And if you look, the mid lane CS lead and the gold lead from mid lane has, the gold lead is still relatively the same. But the CS lead is about the same. Actually, no, the gold lead being the same is a pretty big point here. And now a dude is starting to lose a little bit against Shade XE.
Ooh, he almost wasted that dash in the wrong direction. But yeah, I mean, like I said, Cyan's a late game character. Aatrox will fall off.
Jesse James looking for a gank possibly over in top side. Is going to walk over a ward though. So not much going to happen there, unfortunately. And the call for SULESB...
Which means bottom lane is going to be Dragon.
Absolutely, you're right there. They're going to try to go for this Infernal Dragon as this one is now left unprotected here. And with the mid lane being pushed in, this is a Dragon.
Oh my god. There's no... NSG... Oh, Tristana...
Gonna W out of the way there. Oh, the teleport from a dude, though you can't cancel that. A dude gonna try to go in. Jesse James are trying to jump in, but the ultimate coming in for CJ Source is going to keep Penguin Ninja alive. They're getting so low, though. Penguin Ninja, if he can go down, he flashes over the wall, keeps himself alive here for now. Eradicating Hater goes down, traded over, but so far the fight is not quite done yet, and that will be a 2-for-1 in favor of Novasphere Gaming. But JP, I have to ask you, is it worth it because they still managed to get Infernal off of that?
They got Infernal. Cyan's getting tower top.
Tristana's 3-0.
So you're just... So your extent... yeah, so now Tristana's way ahead. And it's not looking good. I mean, like I said, Tristana Thresh is a lot stronger than Kaisa Tarek. Tristana is just such a threatening character.
Look at how much gold she has right now. It's insane.
She has full Berserker. She has almost about the same items as Kaisa, except she's sitting on a bunch of gold right now.
Sitting on about 1,000 gold right now. So it's still relatively even, yeah, but I mean, at the same time here, look at CJ Source. Actually might die here. He doesn't have ultimate. He will go down. Tries to get some harass onto Sandman and instead pays for it dearly. And that is another kill onto Midget Gizmo. Jesse James is going to spot Penguin Ninja over here. And this might be a dead Vi if they can stop her from going over the wall. It looks like she'll end up flashing here. And yeah, I mean, if they're not careful, Midget Gizmo is going to be a real big problem.
Oh, there goes Cyan.
He's just ulting over the lane. Here he comes, choo-choo, and clears the entire wave there. Might get some free damage onto a dude as well, slows him down. Takes it down a little bit. A dude needs to be careful because Sion's starting to build all that armor up.
He needs
help now.
He needs that help.
Not the health, he just needs
Sion's
help.
just starting to get to... Oh, I heard two different things.
He's starting to get to that point where you're like, yeah, like we just saw it.
Sion.
We just saw it with SULESB. We saw how good the Sion was, and they're starting to get to that point here. Jesse James is getting, you know, he's really, really low. It looks like they just want to press him off of the tower there. Great decision there, in my opinion, but oh no, a dude wasted his dash here, and we get a pause.
Oh.
Something happened.
Who is it?
Did Penguin Ninja DC? Who DC'd?
I don't know.
All right, we're going to go back to the caster desk while that gets resolved. But so far, JP, what do you think about the game here so far? Yes, there is a little bit of a lead in favor of Novosphere Gaming, but, I mean, is Tristana going to be enough, do you think?
I think Tristana's going to be enough. Tristana can easily evade Victor and absolutely destroy him before he has a chance to even do damage. And she's just able to hop around. She's going to have to be able to kill Kaisa and Victor, and after that, I don't think there's much they can do. I mean, they're going to have to rely on Penguin Ninja and Shade XZ to actually take care of Tristana having an issue. Because if Tristana's already way ahead. She's so far ahead right now in this early game. She's able to snowball the lane and take down Kaisa and Tarek, removing Kaisa and Tarek from the game.
She's about, give or take, 800 gold ahead right now.
Oh, we're back.
All
Not
right.
sure who.
Ooh, they almost dove right onto Midget Gizmo here. Jesse James still hovering around, but a dude's got to be really, really careful. He does have access to his ultimate, but he's still really low against Shade XC here. And then Shade XC, oh my gosh, if he had ultimate, that would have been a dead Aatrox, 100%.
I mean, he's just able to. Cyan is just such a bully. Even once he gets his health, there's no stopping him. He's just such a bully. And now he's going to be able to get another turret.
Sorry, guys, hold on. All right, we're back in game. Just in time to see CJ Asaurus trying to force another fight here. Here comes Penguin Ninja, and they're not going to be able to kill him before the ultimate from CJ Asaurus. He hits the hook onto Eradicating Hater, but Midget Gizmo gets down low. Does he have heal? The answer is going to be no, as his heal is just coming off of cooldown here. Can he get the hook? Yes, he does. He flays him. Can he kill Penguin Ninja? No, it looks like they will get the bounty, and they'll give that right on over to Penguin Ninja. Could this be tower as well, JP?
No, I think Cyan's going to answer that problem first. He'll teleport back, he'll ult back. He's going to make sure that's how it goes. I mean, they might be able to push bottom turret over. Nope, they're going to back away.
Oh, he brings him in, but he's not getting any damage. Here comes Nightmare, though, instead going in onto Penguin Ninja here. Gets the Ignite down. That is going to be one. He still has one more charge of that. Oh, whoops. He goes on to Eradicating Hater. Eradicating Hater uses his barrier here, and that will be CJ Asaurus. Can he hit the charm? The answer is going to be no, and that will just be a 1-for-0. But they keep the tower alive in bottom lane, and I think that's kind of a big deal.
Oh, so Novosphere just secured Rift Herald, but if they're not careful, all Cyan has to do is hit that turret once, and it's gone. And he will gladly die for that turret. Oh,
and they got first turret. There we go. The game is starting to unlock a little bit, JP. This is good.
I'm just not sure. I mean, it can. I mean, yeah, NSG has the advantage, but it's just.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they're gonna get Ocean Dragon, which Cyan is really looking for.
SULAS, they're gonna want to go for this one. But it looks like they're going to be able to go right over the wall and get themselves an Ocean Dragon, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But JP, is that a? Oh, I don't know. What are your thoughts so far on this game here? As top lane is just going to continue to keep fighting each other.
I'm just watching a dude hit all 3 of his spells with Electrocute for knockups, and it did nothing.
Sunfire Cape OP, dude, and Ninja Tommy's Scion right now. Let's see how much armor. 141 armor at this point compared to a dude having only 166. That is a pretty big deal. And that, basically, we saw what exactly that meant as well.
Dude, CJ Asaurus about to roam mid here. Waiting for the right time to go in.
Misses the hook. Want to keep going on that one, but it looks like for right now, all they're really doing. Well, here comes 4 members actually of SULAS B, or not B, A. Unintentional there, guys, okay? Unintentional. But, it looks like Shady X is going to finally be able to take down the tower.
Top, but SULES, he wants the turret. He doesn't care. He just wants the turret.
He still has ultimate if he needs to get out there. Jesse James is just waiting for it, and it looks like a dude is going to get the kill onto him. But over in mid lane, they're going to continue to try to take that tower down. Shade XE eventually goes out. Oh, a charm though onto CJ Source. Can they kill him before the ultimate goes down? The answer is going to be just barely no. And Nightmare's now in all sorts of a bad position there. Does finally kill CJ Source. Has to back out there. Does not have heal though, does Midget Gizmo. And they're going to try to keep taking down. Oh, there we go. Penguin Ninja goes down, and that will be Midget Gizmo. And over in top lane, they used Rift Herald here. This is going to be so much gold, actually, going over to the side of NSG.
Wow.
2 for 1 and a tower. Possibly even 2 if they can keep this up. Maybe even 3, actually. This would be insane.
He got the hook. Cyan's going in with the ultimate, misses both people.
Manages to get himself out, then they do take down the Rift Herald there. Does Midget Gizmo to get this mid lane tower? Looks like they're going to put pressure onto that red buff there, and they manage to, a dude manages to take it, and Electric Sheep actually dies under tower there anyways instead. I believe he probably ate a hook from Sandman here, but these kind of mistakes, you can't make them. Shade XE does not have access to his ultimate, so not unable to turn that around. Has a lot of armor. I don't think they want to take this fight as the health bars are relatively low here, but here comes the counterattack from SULES. Gonna amount to all but nothing. They might just want to try to keep this tower alive as much as they can. SLC God letting SULES know his opinion, by the way, in chat. Brutal, dude. They're not even trying to defend themselves. Do we have anybody from SULES who's in the chat who's watching this? Are you gonna let Vita Strav troll you like that? Shade XE does have flash. Gets charmed from NSG Nightmare. Does not have ultimate. And he has to flash out of the way there. But here comes Nightmare. Runs right into Penguin Ninja. Does not kill Shade XE. Is he going to die? Oh. Doesn't have flash for a few more seconds, and the answer is going to be no, he doesn't die, and instead a dude takes down CJ and Source. Penguin Ninja goes down. The turnaround for Novasphere Gaming. Electric Sheep goes down. Nightmare stays too long and gets himself killed, but the turnaround from Novasphere Gaming. JP, do you hear that snowball? Do you hear it coming down the mountain, turning into an avalanche?
No, I don't hear it because I've already been smothered by it.
Nice one, man.
There goes Cyan again.
Using the
He's
ultimate.
trying his best at the snowball. Oh, okay, he just stops there.
He's just trying to wave clear. That's all that he can do, really. SULES, they're super behind right now. 4,000 gold behind, in fact. And a dude might actually take down this tower as well.
Oh, yep.
Yep. The answer is yes. And over in bottom lane, look at the bottom lane. They immediately start putting pressure here. Novasphere Gaming actually is moving around the map pretty well. But if they're not careful, here comes SULES actually. Where's the ultimate from Sejuani? They're going to wait. They're going to wait.
Doesn't have it.
He doesn't have it. Oh, you're right. He doesn't have it. So they're just trying to engage as best they can. Sandman looks like he's going to be the offering sacrifice. But here comes a dude going to try to turn this around. Sandman still alive, actually. CJ Source is going to drop the ultimate. There we go. The ultimate goes down. They do get Eradicating Hater. Eradicating Hater way too close. Goes down. A dude still in the backline down. He has the GA. He has the safety there. Jesse James takes down. Or sorry, a dude takes down CJ Source. That is 3 members down from SULES. 4 members down. Is this going to actually be an ace? And it looks like Penguin Ninja is going to be the only surviving member from SULES A, and Novasphere Gaming just looked to be unstoppable here. JP, what's the answer?
There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. I mean, yes, they're only about 60k goal ahead, but they have the team fight. They have the advantages. Tristana is fed beyond belief. Aatrox has not died once. Tristana is going to go back and get a rapid fire cannon here soon enough, and after that, she's going to attack you from under turret, and you can't do anything about it.
5-0-4 on the dude. 8-1-4 on Midget Gizmo. the two carries here, extremely strong, and Aatrox with the Bloodwell passive, with his ultimate, with the Guardian Angel is going to be one tough SOB to take down, JP.
Yeah, an ultimate and another ult. Basically, just by Guardian Angel, able to die, revive, and die and revive again.
Absolutely. So the call for Novasphere Gaming must be somewhere around the Baron here. SULES, do you think SULES has a chance to defend against this Baron, or do you think they're going to have to be forced to give it up?
Sejuani and Cyan both have their ultimates. I think if they time it right and Cyan can come around the side and just smack a couple people, they can have a chance at Baron. I've done it once or twice before, Cyan just ulting down the middle of river and smacking someone in the air. I mean, if Sejuani is able to get the right ultimate off on, let's say, Jesse James, so that way there are smites available, then yeah, they might have a chance. But I don't know if they really can, because Tristana is just going to hop around and kill someone faster than you can even take Baron.
Absolutely. I mean, that's really going to be the problem here, right? This Tristana is just getting bigger and bigger the later this game goes, and that's going to be a huge problem. You're absolutely right. For SULES, how do you jump onto a Tristana who has a knockback and a jump? The answer is going to be, we're going to try to jump on an NSG Nightmare here, and oh, Penguin Ninja, you did not want to be here. And over in the backline is going to be Jesse James and a dude going into the backline here. He pops the ultimate there, and will Penguin Ninja go down? Yes, Penguin Ninja goes down. Jesse James goes down as well. A dude has his Bloodwell passes, stays alive. Eradicating Hater drop down really, really low. And look at the little bit of the stack shift auto attack proc from Midget Gizmo there. Almost like, dropping down about a quarter HP from Electric Sheep here. But so far, it is going to be a 1-for-1 as both junglers are down here. So no Baron, but instead it looks like they're going to try to put pressure onto this mid tower.
I really think Cyan needs to be the one that goes in there. Cyan and Penguin Ninja. Penguin Ninja is still building magic resist against the one person in this game. But you need the armor against a dude, Nightmare, Midget. It's just an absolute monstrosity of AD. So I'm thinking Cyan needs to build Randuins to help combat Midget Gizmo.
The League Esports ult, Vitastrov, he's basically trolling, so don't take the no you thing too seriously, okay? He just has a problem with authority, alright? I promise. That being said, Vitastrov, if you don't want to get banned from chat, please do not tempt the League Esports alt channel, because it will probably happen. But on the flip side of that, well, it's still doable. I mean, the team fighting from SULES is still pretty good, but, JP, is it enough?
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, they have the ultimates, but I've only seen one ultimate from Penguin Ninja actually hit.
Oof.
He's thrown couple, and he's missed every single one but one.
Absolutely.
So it's really going to rely on him actually being able to hit something. And then Shade XZ being able to hit something instead of wave clearing. They need to combine their ultimates and their abilities together. They keep separating and taking wrong fights.
Absolutely. I mean, that's going to be the problem here. I mean, we have Dragon coming up. I forgot to take a look at what kind of dragon it was. Let me take a look there. It's just Windrake.
Cloud Dragon.
So you know that dragon's not going to be a very big priority for anybody, right? Instead, it looks like they're going to try to put priority onto Baron. But they got to be careful because a dude's teleport still needs a few more seconds. And there we go. He hits it onto the Midget Gizmo. And that will be Jesse James going down. They have to back off of this because a dude is nowhere in sight there. The flash comes in. That will be Nightmare managing to get himself out safely. But they got to watch out because a dude is threatening to take this inhibitor. If they stop the backs here, it looks like the answer is going to be possibly for right now. Penguin Ninja goes down. Midget Gizmo takes him down. Sandman's still alive here. Nightmare, you got to be careful. You do not have ultimate. You do have flash, but they're just trying to stall SULES because right now a dude is threatening that inhibitor. Oh, but Midget Gizmo manages to interrupt the teleport from Shade XC. That is actually huge, and a dude takes down the inhibitor. And we're not quite done yet. CJSource takes some damage from NSG Nightmare, Eradicating Hater. I just want to say right now, that was great play from Novasphere Gaming to stall for that long, and they got themselves an inhibitor out of it. Shade XC taken down really, really low. So is... Oh, they jump in onto CJSource. They take him down. That is the W reset onto Midget. He goes in, gets another one, possibly just waiting for the bomb to explode, but it looks like he's not going to get it because they didn't. Because the Soul Furnace, or not the Soul Furnace, but or whatever it is, but a dude gets the kill onto Eradicating Hater, and this might actually be Baron. Please make the call.
Game.
Please make the call. Go for Baron. Don't make me look like an idiot. Go for Baron. There they go. They go for Baron, JP.
I don't think there's anything SULSA can do. I really don't.
They're gonna try to
I
go for
always
the
like to
steal
stay
here.
positive and stuff, but they just
They're
they
gonna
don't
try to go
have
for
the
steal.
damage.
All eyes are on Penguin Ninja, JP. It depends on what he can do here and
boy.
now. The
He's
pressure
just about
is
to
on
have
him.
ultimate. He's just about to have ultimate. He does have ultimate.
It's going down. 3K.
Ryan's being a distraction.
Electric Sheep drops it down. Jesse James dropped down really
Jesse
well.
James.
Jesse James goes down. They do it. They steal the Baron. Can they turn the team fight around as well? Nightmare flashes out of the way. Drop down really low. Can Midget Gizmo keep himself alive? It might be yes, but can they do the damage there as the resurrection for the GA? And there comes the ultimate, keeping everybody alive. That is a 4-man ultimate from CJSource, keeping himself alive. The dude does not have access to his ultimate for right now, but he did it. They got the impossible. They got the Baron. Is that going to be what brings them back into the game? JP, it might be enough to stall it at least.
My heart's racing.
Hey, Wiley. How's it going, Wiley?
That's all I have to say. My heart's racing. Someone please clip.
That was huge.
That
They
was
got
a
the kill
beautiful Baron
onto...
steal.
That was great. That all got set up by the kill onto Jesse James from Electric Sheep. Electric Sheep
Jesse
put
James
so
just died
much...
right then and there.
He put so much damage on him. He got the ultimate proc onto him as well. And Jesse James just, all of his health just disappeared. And then he died, and that was just basically the guaranteed Baron steal for SULASB. JP. Here we are, man. We didn't think we were going to be here. You had all but given up hope. And SULASB brought it back.
Literally just about to say, I always am positive about a game. There's always a way to come back. And there it is. The one person, well, really two people, because Electric Sheep was able to get a great snipe off on Jesse. But now they know where NSG is, so Penguin Ninja using gargoyles.
Well, he's got to go for that tankiness, I guess. They might have wanted to go in, but they do have ultimates ready. They're waiting for CJSource, and here they go. They proc it in. They try to go into Midget Gizmo. Instead, they get a dude. Does a dude have enough time? Ooh, he takes the lantern, goes all the way out. Jesse James also dropped down really low, but look at all of this kiting. The kiting from Novasphere Gaming is absolutely insane. CJSource, they try to go on to, oh my gosh, by the way, Sandman clutch on all those lanterns, keeping his team alive and bringing them back together, but the damage coming in with the Baron buff is absolutely insane from SULAS.
And they have the tank. Shade XZ and Penguin Ninja have the tank, not to mention Tarek's ultimate that's up right now.
And Nightmare just taken down so low. Oh, they don't know where the Kaisa is. Kaisa's just going to get a free back here. They don't want them to back because the top lane is crashing right now, but it looks like they will be able to clear it out with Eradicating Hater before any real damage gets done here. But even with Baron buff, Logbot says, come on, Southern Utah, you can do it. But boy, do they still have quite... Uh-oh, Jesse James, you are backing on a ward, and he gets taken down.
Smite BM there.
Absolutely, but JP, SULASA, they managed to stall the game out. Do you think that's enough? Because we said, if the game goes late, SULASA's team comp might actually be better than Novasphere Gaming's. Novasphere
It
really
did just hit
needed...
I just saw this. It hit the 30-minute mark, and anyone who has Gathering Storm just got a buff, including Kaisa.
Kaisa with the Gathering Storm gets herself the AD buff. Big oof indeed, Logbot. I mean, it's going to be quite the journey here. Nightmare, you better be careful. Dodges, misses the charm, but they don't miss the hook. And Penguin Ninja trying to go in. The ultimate going down for CJSource. How many members can they get? They're going to get 4 members. But it goes down, and a dude gets a great flank, actually.
The shutdown.
The shutdown onto Midget Gizmo. Kaisa manages to take him down with the ultimate there. Jesse James goes in onto Eradicating Hater. Can he ult him in time? No, the answer is going to be no. And a dude goes down. Sandman flashes over the wall, gets itself into the red buff pit. And SULES actually might make the comeback here.
They have to push now. They have no choice. The bottom lane is right there. Cyan's just going to walk through turret like no big deal.
And this could be the comeback of the century here, guys. SULESA, they were behind by so much, but Novasphere Gaming, after throwing it at Baron Pit, could also be throwing the game here, JP.
They got the shutdown on Tristana, and that was Kai'Sa's shutdown, so now Kaisa is officially back in the game.
Oh, but Kaisa eats a hook, and that will be Eradicating Hater going down there. The turret goes down for Novasphere Gaming. What else can they get here to flash over the wall for Shade XE? But the teleport, a dude is teleporting in. He's going in behind them. Can he get them? It looks like they will try to get Shade XE. He does not have ultimate, and that will be a dead Scion there. But what else are they going to be able to get? Scion's just going to be very, very rude. They're going to try to go in on Penguin Ninja. Here comes Midget Gizmo. Slows down a little bit. Here comes the flash, the return flash. Dodges the charm. Gets the permafrost. I believe that's what it's called. Onto Nightmare. But they're going to try to keep pushing this. They do have an open inhibitor on the other side. In my opinion, they need to be going for that one right now. Who cares about this tower? Who cares? Uh-oh. Gizmo gets stunned. Gizmo might actually go down. Flashes out of the way. Does use ultimate. But the ultimate from Electric Sheep is still on him. There we go. The turnaround. The ultimate is gone. Penguin Ninja dropped down really low. The Blood Will passive is up. Sorry, the ultimate, is up for a dude. Health bars are dropped down low. Can he die enough? Oh, yes, he does. He does. But that was the ultimate or GA? Was that the ultimate or GA?
That was GA.
That was GA. He just barely misses the opportunity there. But a big flub, in my opinion, for Novasphere Gamers. They should have just turned and gone for the open inhibitor there. Logbot freaking out in the chat there, and it looks like they're going to try to make the call possibly for Baron here. He gets the charm! Can he get the kill? Might have been enough actually to keep him.
Enough tank.
It might be enough to keep him away from this Baron here. As here comes Shalodin, the wards, LOL. Is it the wards for Novasphere or the wards for SULES? Because if we look over here, look at all the wards right there. 3 wards. What the heck? What are you guys doing with all those wards? But helping absolutely nobody are those wards. Anyways, back to the game. JP, we're getting a spicy one here at the very last game of the night.
And here I was wanting bed, but nope, I want this game. Oh boy.
Nora to Shalodin. I'm going to be really sad if Team A lose. Gummy Hat and Shaku Apollo might also be really sad.
They've got the late game.
But look at this.
They got comeback, they got late game.
They're going for Baron.
NSG's
no wards!
Baron,
JP, there's no wards! And, uh-oh. Penguin Ninja's on the wrong side of the map! This is going to be Baron for Ocean Drake! What are you guys doing? Oh no! SULESA, you're making a big mistake here. They're going to lose out on Baron. Oh no! Not worth, JP. Not worth.
That's bad.
Oh boy, that is going to be very, very bad for SULES. Baron is absolutely huge. Logbot, you're absolutely right. They have got no clue. Are you kidding me? Ocean Dragon for Baron. Not the right call. Shalodin, got to be shaking his head in the background. Nora sweating bullets. Gummy Hat and Shaka Apollo. You guys might have been wrong in the interview, and what a disaster it would be. Novasphere Gaming are still in the lead, JP.
If this game goes on for somehow 8 more minutes, then this game will have officially lasted a day. Hew.
Definitely one of our longer games for sure. Logbot, he's sweating basketball. Shalodin still believes. Uh-oh, if Shade XE goes down here, has to ult out of the way. But this will be a tower going down because Midget Gizmo just does so much damage to turrets. Can they get any more damage? Electric Sheep trying to go for the backline here. And a great flank from Penguin Ninja. The ultimate comes down for CG or Source. Gets 4 members of the Teener Sandman. Might actually go down. Jesse James goes down as well. That is a 2-4-0 as a great flank from Penguin Ninja sets all of that up. Oh, here comes Eradicating Hater, though, going so far and gets the stopwatch off as well. A dude has to pop his old ultimate there as well. They gotta be careful there. If they lose this, that will be Baron going down, but here comes the Lady Midget Gizmo. You gotta get out, but his W is on cooldown. He goes down. A dude still alive. He goes down as well. SULES, have they done it? Have they actually turned this game around? Have they ended the game? The death timers are so long. 10 seconds left before Jesse James and Sandman.
Baron.
They did. They just 5v5 Baron.
Baron.
JP, this is going to be the end of the game. Unbelievably, SULESA, they've done the impossible. They've come back from behind. This is going to be one tower going down. Can 2 towers go down? The answer is just a matter of time. 1 tower goes down and the last one goes down as well. The Nexus is dropping so low. There's 0 damage coming in from Novasphere Gaming and the SULESA team. They've done it, JP. They've done it.
Wow. I saw the Randuins go off of Cyan, and I knew from that moment SULESA had it.
Absolutely there. The turnaround on that fight, that flank from Penguin Ninja was so clutch. And I love it. We got to get Penguin Ninja in here for an interview.
No.
No?
I want Electric Sheep.
How about we get both? Electric Sheep
both.
and...
Electric Sheep is the one who won the game.
Well, let's take a
If
look.
he would have not killed Jesse James
That's right, the
in
Baron
that
play.
Baron,
Yep.
that would have never happened. Electric Sheep single-handedly set the game up for a win.
Absolutely. What a great game, though. Props to both teams, Novasphere Gaming and SULESA, for truly giving us a great finish to the last game of the night here on the main channel here. It was a sweaty. It was such a sweat. I'm actually sweating a little bit, JP. That is how crazy that game was. It was just so close, back and forth. Novasphere Gaming, they had quite a big lead, but you're absolutely right. Shackled Apollo getting, or not Shackled Apollo, Electric Sheep getting the clutch there and killing Electric Sheep, allowing us ULES to get that very first Baron. Oof. That started it all, JP. Alright. Here's what we want. We want Electric Sheep, and we want Penguin Ninja in the Aquadome right now. Right now. Make it happen. Make it happen, Shalodin. Get him in here. Either that or we're just going to get Shalodin in, because why not?
Yeah, Victor coming in with that major damage over everyone else.
That
But
was
Kaisa,
just-
those crits, I saw, we got Electric here.
Electric Sheep's in. Awesome. Great job, by the way, Electric Sheep, on that Victor. That play in Baron single-handedly, in my opinion, turned around that entire game when you got that pick onto Jesse James. And here's Penguin Ninja, by the way. Here's Penguin Ninja. So now that we have both of you guys in here, that's the first thing we want to talk about. That Penguin Ninja is actually so hyped that he's breathing into his mic.
He's breathing hard there.
It always happens.
We gotta talk about that play there. Electric Sheep, like I said, that crucial pick onto Jesse James there. I gotta know, what was it like when you guys saw that Jesse James was dead?
Dude, I was ecstatic that he didn't move away from the wall. Let himself get low enough for me to kill, and then Corbin followed up like a mastermind. Like the real carry he is.
Yeah, it was great to see that Ren was willing to go up there and at least poke her off. Because if she doesn't leave after that, I get the ult off, and then it's a 50-50 smite.
Mm-hmm. And in that kind of a situation, it can go either way. It's a lot more riskier than what actually ended up happening. But up to that point, SULESA was just really, really behind. And when you guys took that Baron, literally the game turned around, okay? I mean, how does it feel to, like, well, not necessarily once again, but I guess, like, in a completely different kind of a scenario, but have basically 2 games kind of back-to-back per week that were just this close? How does it feel, like, confidence-wise for you guys?
When you win, it's a huge relief. But when you lose, it's a real confidence killer.
Yeah, I definitely think just getting a win under our belt will definitely help going forward. We kind of got into a rut, and having this win will definitely push us through a lot more stuff and be a little bit more confident in what we're doing.
JP?
I'm not sure. I'm at a loss for words. I mean, okay. After that Baron, the only thought I was literally about to give up. I was about to give up on SCLSA. I was right
Literally, he
before I said it,
was.
I got cut off, and I said I was going to say that NSG was so far ahead, and that NSG there's nothing you can do. It's so far ahead. There's nothing you can do. But the moment that Jesse James died was the day that SULSA said, "No, we are not done yet. You take that win and shove it right back in your face, and we're going to take it right back to your Nexus." So what I want to know is what was the exact call after you got Baron?
Beat their faces.
Basically, it's just JP's just bad mouthing us. Gotta shove it in his face.
Hey, I mean, on the first week before the actual competition, I still put my trust in you guys, and you didn't let me down. If you go back to the very first week stream of this year, you will find that exact thing that I said, that I'm rooting for SULSA.
So, in my opinion, after like you guys had like 2 back-to-back super like close try-hard kind of like games against 2 teams that are also really, really good in their own right, does that make you guys a little worried going into the end of season tournament, or does that just like bring you guys up to like the next level where you're like, if we can like win these like really close games, we have a chance?
Tell him, Corbin.
Oh yeah, I just think being able to play from behind and kind of turtling and finding opportunities where we can is definitely going to help us in those tournaments.
I mean, if you guys continue to play like that, I mean, I'm sure it's going to happen. I mean, honestly, CJ Source once again on Tarek, just proving to be a very good pick on that Tarek for him. So do you think that teams are going to try to ban that out from him now, or do you think like is it kind of like just like a situational kind of a pick?
They'll probably try to shut him down. You can't shut down CJ. He's carrying this team on his back all the way to number 1.
Because the only reason why I bring that up is because against Impulse Gaming you put him on Braum, and I'm pretty sure that was because Tarek was banned, right? Or was Tarek open?
I don't remember.
It was really early, but I believe you guys first picked Braum to keep that away from Hurux 4, right? Why wouldn't you put him on Tarek if he's this good at Tarek? Why don't you just put him on Tarek all the time?
I believe they first picked Lucian, and then we counterpicked the Braum from them, so they couldn't get it.
Right.
So I feel like it was, in that respect, it was more of a counterpick to keep them from getting that strong combo. But it's definitely worth thinking about putting him on that Tarek regardless, because he's so efficient on it.
I mean, I think like I tried keeping a like track in my mind how many times Tarek got like 4 people in his ultimate. And I want to say it was just about every single like team fight he tried to get 4 people with that ultimate. And against a team like Novasphere Gaming, where they had just a lot of kite with the Tristana and the Ari, and even to a degree the Aatrox, that really shut down their damage, especially when you guys started getting to that late game. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll see Sagiolosaurus basically be on Tarek the whole time. And then people will ban Tarek.
Maybe.
Definitely a possibility.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, you guys. I mean, you guys definitely played your hearts out there, and I can't wait to see all the clips that people send back, because honestly, like the past 2 times we've seen SULES play, with the exception of when you guys played against Impulse Ghosting, those games are like super like highlight kind of games there. So I'm really hoping to see highlights, because honestly, you guys bring the heat. You guys bring the hype. I don't know if you guys like were listening to the stream at all in the background or whatever, but boy, do you guys get me going.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here to put on a good show.
Just trying to add to the highlight clips.
Alrighty, well, JP, do you have any closing thoughts?
After you guys stole Baron, my heart was just racing the entire time. Like, there's no way that they just took the Baron and they just shoved it right back in their face. I mean, I knew Cyan against Aatrox in the top. I'm a top laner, so Cyan is my number one right now. So I know a thing or two. And Cyan against Aatrox, I was a bit worried, and I did see that Aatrox was beating Shade XC. But once Shade got Sunfire, that is the moment that a dude did not stand a chance. I mean, Shade was just there poking him down and just taking all the damage in. I knew for a fact that it was that Cyan is just too much tank for the enemy team to handle unless you kill everyone else. You guys had the tank, you had the late game, you played correctly. So just very well done, and I'm very happy to have picked you guys.
We'll try not to disappoint you, JP.
I'll be looking to pick people when it comes time for our caster v caster tournament.
Also, another thing too is that we gotta go through. As many of the stats and try to pick like best in role players. That will be up for voting. There'll be like 3 choices, I think, for AD carry, support, top lane, and then everybody that's in the league will be able to vote for their favorites. So we'll see who wins the popularity vote. But that will be around the time when we start the end of season tournament, which that will be in 3 weeks from now, I believe, is when we'll start that. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited for that. Penguin Ninja, Electric Sheep, thank you guys so much for joining us onto the caster desk. You guys are amazing, and thank you guys so much for bringing us what a great end to the night. Appreciate that one.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Alrighty, JP, it is that awkward time in the day. You know what this means.
Yes, it is.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Really? Really?
Nice.
It is true.
NSG Gizmo, you were absolutely a worthy opponent there. You were popping off on that Tristana. It's just when that Baron steal happened, that was the beginning of the end, honestly, from what we could tell here at the desk. Nothing you could do about that. Just unfortunate play there. Great job by Electric Sheep to get that pick. And unfortunate for Novasphere Gaming that Jesse James died and made it super easy for Penguin Ninja to get that Baron steal. But yeah, it's time to say goodbye, JP.
Yeah.
We want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. To all of you who followed, thank you guys so much. To all of our new followers, to those of you who use Twitch Prime or subscribe to the channel, thank you guys. You guys are great. Thank you so much for supporting us. Speaking of CJSource with the Twitch
CJ.
Prime, thank you so much, man. You're the real MVP, CJSource.
I mean, left back. I don't know if you saw, but left back used his Twitch
His as
Prime
well.
for 2 months in a row.
Yeah, thank you so much, Wiley. We appreciate that one. One last time, we'll say it again. We are now approaching the end of our regular season. The end of season tournament will start for the round robin for the 5 teams that are not top 4. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Those teams will play against each other in round robin on Tuesday, the 26th, right? 26th of March? Yep, Tuesday the 26th of March. It'll be the round robin, best of 5 to secure the last 4 playoff spots. On Friday, not on Friday, sorry. On Saturday, probably Saturday afternoon, we'll be doing the quarterfinals and the semifinals. Then on Sunday afternoon, we'll be doing the grand finals. So team captains, please, please, please be sure to make sure that your teams are ready to go Saturday and Sunday if you're one of the top 4. If you're not one of the top 4, team captains, make sure that your teams, if they make it past Tuesday, if they make it into the tournament, one team is not going to make it to the tournament because Roman Legion and Team Very Nice unfortunately had to back out. So now one team is probably not going to make it out of that round robin. It'll be the lowest team out of that round robin. The remaining 4 will make it to quarterfinals. So that's actually a pretty big deal for a lot of the teams. So make sure that you guys have Saturday off at the very least if you make it past Tuesday. The other thing as well that we want to remind you guys is tomorrow. I don't know, what are we doing tomorrow? If the League Esports Alt, if you guys know what you're doing. It's supposed to be StarCraft night. I don't know if they're ready to open StarCraft night on tomorrow. They might be doing something. They might not be doing something.
I think they're still doing registration.
Okay.
They might do a couple scrim games. I don't know. That'd be cool.
We'll see. They might have something for you guys tomorrow. We don't know. Sniper Goo is streaming Tetris 99 tomorrow, which is a lot of fun to watch. Why not? Because Tetris, whoever thought that Tetris Battle Royale would be a big hit, right? It's just nuts. So tune into that tomorrow. Thursday, we have Rocket League. So tune in for our Octane division and our Dominus division. Tune in for that one. Friday, we got nothing, as usual. And then on Monday, we have Apex Legends. And then back again here with the 2 of us, JP and myself.
Oh, boy.
For some more League of Legends. One last thing. Salt Lake City Gaming Con is approaching, guys, and that's going to be big for us as the League Esports are honored to say that we have been made tournament organizers for Salt Lake City Gaming Con. So if you're in the area, tickets are on sale right now. Get as many days as you can, okay? But we will be having a League of Legends tournament and a Rocket League tournament for Salt Lake City Gaming Con. So if you're in the area or if you're able to go to Salt Lake City Gaming Con, I highly recommend that you go. Because, one, and this is probably the biggest reason, we'll get to meet face-to-face. You know? We'll actually be able to meet each other in person. We'll get to know each other. It'll be a great time. And that's probably the only reason why you should ever go to Salt Lake City Gaming Con, because I'll be there. No, just kidding. The other reason is, of course, we got the 2 tournaments, Rocket League and League of Legends, and possibly an Apex tournament. Kind of depends on interest. So we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, I think that's all the announcements, JP. Once again, thank you to all of you guys who followed, who subscribed. You guys are all equally amazing and wonderful, and we love each and every one of your guys' faces. JP, do you have anything you want to say?
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Anything that you actually want to say?
It's been fun, and it still is. I can't wait until to see which exact team is going to come up on top. Maybe it'll be Ragnarok. You never know. A team could easily swipe them to the side.
We'll have to see. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the League Esports. I'm your host, Red Venite, and over to my left is JP. Dying of laughter.
Sorry.
All right.
The League of Esports is agreeing with me, man. The alt is agreeing. It is Wednesday, my dudes.
All right, you get one more.
One more?
One more.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
And on that note, have a good night.
Great touch. Up there, Wheeler. Nice. Pushes it away. The passing play can lamp pop. No.
Wow. Here's coming in as well. This might actually be US economy going down. She is going to get the flash through. She's going to flash out of the way here. She's going to get down. First blood goes over to the Divide. Junglers get traded over. But is it enough to really get into the heads of these players?
It was enough to save them from making a goal, but here comes Conjure getting into the goal. Brown, what a great shot! Even the clapping hands, nice. Stormy Inferno, like a puff of
30 seconds left. Sean, Dr. Dad going to try to get this set up, but Coco is able to receive that in the air. Go put a shot. Inferno!
That was amazing.
I cannot believe it.
They might be able to turn this around. Oh my goodness. The damage is coming in. The Scion coming in as well, but down goes Graves. Down goes Bard in the back. My Malphite are able to take down Lissandra.
Oh my god, what a beefy ultimate coming in from Steve Sentinel here. SLC God going to try to take somebody down. 2 kills coming in for Steve Sentinel, but SLC God goes down as well. Steve Sentinel brought down low. Bobby's going to try to shoot something to take her out, but it looks like we might actually get a first ace here. We might actually see a pentakill here. Come on, get the pentakill. 4C Sentinel, do it for the stream. C Sentinel with the pentakill.
Circle pops it up. Ibot going freestyle.
No way! Zero's defense is looking pretty strong right now, but how long can they eventually conjure? Oh, they will get the goal!
Almost saved it. Watch how close. The angle that gets him, not the timing.
Somebody clip that.